Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV, man. I appreciate y'all. Listen, man, we got another game, man. We live streaming. You already know what it is. No Lonzo Ball, but we are live. You understand? We got the Bulls. You understand? We got the Orlando Magic. There's still some pieces here on the table. There's a lot of things to analyze as well, you know, especially for us Lonzo Ball fans awaiting his arrival and his return. We're patiently waiting. You understand? It's been rough, and this shit ain't easy. If I told you it was easy, I mean, I'd be lying. You know, shit is rough. You understand? There's no Lonzo. Things are all fucked up. I mean, it's depressing. I mean, damn. I mean, we need an injection of life. Paul.
My apologies, I gotta cut you off. Stop the presses, God. Now we gotta stop the sad music. Cause today we're gonna watch the Bulls go against the new Magic. Let's get it. I'm so sorry.
Let's get it. I do gotta break some news. I gotta break some news on this live. I didn't have time to make a video, but expect something on the late night or on the wake up. Congratulations to LaMelo NB1 Ball. You understand? And you already know what it is. I want to let the people know something right now. LaMelo Ball will be headlining. You understand? All-Star Weekend. We got breaking news in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. It's just been reported. It's going down. LaMelo Ball will be headlining. You know, the rookie showcase. I gotta, because they done changed this name so many. The NBA's Rising Stars. Pardon me. Excuse me. LaMelo Ball will be headlining with Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, and many others. I'm letting you know right now. I'm expecting it's gonna be a mellow weekend. I'm telling you right now. And damn, Lonzo, something happened to him because I'm not to say he would have played in the game, but all of these other extracurricular activities. You understand? But who knows? Hey, who knows? Let me not talk too soon. But
if Lonzo Ball does not make that All-Star roster, he would have been headlining the skills challenge and the 3-point challenge. You heard me? We would have saw Stephen Curry versus Lonzo Ball. We would have seen it. And I'm so mad. I'm so mad because we was about to see another greatness and he got injured. See, listen to me. Last season, Lonzo Ball, if you do remember, Lonzo Ball was going crazy. He was going crazy. Then he got hurt.
I remember.
Remember that? He was going crazy and then got hurt. When he was on the Lakers. Yes, even the Lakers. If anybody remembers that when LeBron got hurt, they were still holding the 4th seed down. Lonzo Ball was still winning them games. Lonzo Ball was still balling. And then he got hurt. Man. And we was about to see Lonzo Ball possibly go against Stephen Curry in the 3-point competition. We was about to see that. We was about to see Lonzo Ball against Curry. Oh my God! Chat, hit that goddamn like button. Hit that goddamn subscribe.
Well, before we continue with the Bulls, like I said, there's no Lonzo Ball live. We got the Bulls Orlando. We just congratulating LaMelo Ball on his Rising Stars occasion. What's your thoughts on LaMelo Ball making the headline in the Rising Stars Challenge?
First of all, LaMelo Ball, our boy, my main man, our guy, our number one. He, the third son of the three ball bowlers, the third son, my boy, MB1. I want chance in the chat. I want chance in the panel. MB1. Our boy is gonna be a first-time All-Star in his second season. Hold on. Flight, second season?
Second season with the wrist injury last season, recovering from the wrist injury.
Second season, my guy. He's gonna be his first-time All-Star in this.
Yeah, we just had to pay homage to LaMelo Ball. I want to let's fast forward to tonight's game. Like I said, no Lonzo. We got the first seeded Chicago Bulls facing off against the Orlando Magic, like I said, and they're at the bottom of the goddamn East. They're at the bottom of the barrel. They're 11-40 right now. Things are rough, but do not underestimate the Orlando Magic, because remember, the Bulls went down there and took a nasty loss. You know, I expect the Bulls to try to get their revenge, tonight at home. I think it'd be disgusting if they took the loss tonight. I don't see any way, shape, form that these guys lose tonight. What about you?
Yeah, sadly, you're right, because there should be no reason you lose to the Orlando Magic. And I'm not saying like you can't lose, because clearly anybody can lose. But this Orlando Magic team, just put some information out there. Orlando Magic is in the Bulls Conference, and they are the 15th in the Eastern Conference. I have my stats up. I have my stat sheet up, so don't argue with me. They are 15 in the Eastern Conference, okay? The Orlando Magic is not winning shit. They're not doing anything. Or excuse my potty mouth. The Orlando Magic are 11-40. Let me repeat myself. 11 wins and 40 losses. That is worse than the Pelicans, and you know how bad the Pelicans are. All right? So that's just a little craziness. The fact that you go out there and you get smacked, that you go out there and get smacked by Orlando Magic, Chicago Bulls. Now Chicago Bulls. My bad. Let's check you out. 31-18. That's 31 wins and 18 losses. You're the second in the Eastern Conference. You better not let the conference that you are in, a horrible team, go out there and whoop your ass. Excuse my potty mouth once more. I apologize. But that should not happen no more. Who they got? Cole Anthony? Okuru?
Yeah, those dudes are ain't, though. Don't sleep on Cole Anthony.
If they aight, why the record like that? Okay, then. They ain't that good if your record that bad. Clearly. Now, do they have talent that you can grab? Yeah, for sure. You can snag a Cole Anthony and put him somewhere. You can snag a Suggs and put him somewhere. Okay, cool. Hey, no disrespect there. But y'all together right now? You ain't doing nothing. So you can't get that much credit. But you will be getting credit if you smack our Bulls. Then we have an issue. Because Chicago Bulls, now I'm looking at you like, Chicago Bulls, I know you did not just let the worst team in the NBA smack you. The worst team in the NBA. And Vucevic, goddamn. This is your former team. This is the niggas.
Yeah, that's why I'm expecting a big night. I'm expecting a big night for Vooch. I could see him going easily for 20 plus and 10 or 12 or something like that. And another thing, I expect him to beat them down too tonight, the Bulls, to really catch him. Because like I said, they lost when they was in Orlando. So what's your stat line for Vooch tonight? I see him being the money man.
Vooch, I want to say I want to say 13 points. Damn. I want to say 13 points. Does Magic grab rebounds? I'll say 13 points, 9 rebounds, and
you got Vuce for 13? No, I got Vuce going for 20.
No, I don't trust.
I got everybody going high numbers tonight, all across the board. DeRozan, big night for Levine.
Vuce.
I don't see it.
I say Vuce, 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. 4 assists. 13, 9, and 4. Because I say 9 because I don't know how many rebounds the Orlando Magic gets. So, Vuce can probably grab.
Drop your stat lines for Vuce, which I think Vuce doing tonight against his former team. You know, we might catch you with some wavy in the cash app. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports. You know how we do. I got Vuce going for 22 and 11 tonight. 22 and 11. You know, I can't speak for nobody else for Vuce right about now.
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, they saying that they putting bets on Melo right now as we speak. Shaq betting 100,000 on Melo. Candace Parker revealed the big bet she's got with Shaq on LaMelo Ball hitting from half court in the Rising Stars game. So Melo gonna be throwing half court shots in the goddamn. I'm telling you, right now is a movie. The All-Star game hasn't even started yet, and LaMelo Ball has completely taken over the All-Star game. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. LaMelo Ball has completely hijacked the All-Star game.
Well, when is the
100,000? You know, these dudes out here playing with 100,000 on Melo right now. That's crazy. You know, this gambling shit got out of hand. These people out here gambling for real right now. It's wild.
Candace Parker, with the money she gets, she shouldn't be betting that type of money. But okay, I mean, that's what she want to do. She betting 100,000. Candace Parker. What did you say? That's crazy.
It was Shaq. Shaq and Candace Parker got a bet, $100,000 bet on Melo hitting a half court shot. So I don't know who want Melo to hit the half court shot though. That's just the question.
So I wonder, are they betting it like, will he hit one or he has to hit one with limited amount of
shout out Slim. He said the NBA wanted LaMelo in the skills competition last year, but he declined. But I wonder what the reason was. Was it because of injury? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm saying I don't know
why LaMelo declined.
It probably didn't make sense because I think he started the season, late if I'm not mistaken. So I think he might have wanted to prioritize the team. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have
no. He declined. No. We already know why he declined. You don't know, Flight?
Oh, why he declined? But you got to refresh my memory. I probably do know. I got so much stuff on my mind. What is that?
Because they cheated him and Lonzo. The votes.
So they did?
Yeah. LaMelo got hella votes, and the internet and the media trying to say they didn't get enough votes from the fans and stuff to put them in there. So, and they offered LaMelo to play the skills competition. LaMelo like, nah, fuck that. So he stood up for him and his brother, Lonzo.
Let's see, I didn't know.
I thought you knew that. No,
we got Bulls basketball underway within the next 10 to 15 minutes. It's Flagrant.
Everybody talks about that one. That's crazy. But yeah, facts, everybody. We were just talking about the Orlando Magic, and we about to watch Chicago versus Orlando. And Orlando's the 15th in the Eastern Conference, man. They can't lose. They can't lose to this team. Please, no. I mean, please, come on, please. I mean, I cannot go to work tomorrow, and I go to bed knowing that Orlando Magic smacked the fuck out of the Bulls, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that'd be it's heartbreaking right there, man. It's not a good way to go to bed, man. That's not a good way to go to bed.
Yeah, that's nasty to go to bed like that.
You go to bed at when those games start like 8:00.
Yeah, we about 10 to 15 minutes away from tip off.
Oh,
you understand? Sure. It's about to go down. How far away from Orlando you see them from contention? Shout out Foreign. I know my man Foreign. He's a big Orlando Magic fan. But how far away? Because we've seen the two teams, the Bulls, the Hornets. They didn't make the playoffs a season ago. You see Orlando. They've been stumbling and fumbling for years now. How long and what do you think they need to get back to those glory days or with Dwight Howard and things like that?
Here's the thing. For one, they need the superstar. If they can get a superstar to commit to that team. Here's what I'm saying. Orlando Magic has a good chance of getting people, but they just won't do it. They just haven't got it done yet. What am I saying? I'm saying is Orlando Magic, they got a cool little Magic logo. They're Orlando, so they're in Florida. Everybody, I mean, they got beautiful females in Florida. I think some people go to Florida for vacation. So it's not like you shouldn't go. You know, a player would not want to go to Orlando. They just need that star player to be like, okay, I'm gonna commit to Orlando Magic.
Right. Shout out, CWE Bed-Stuy. I see you over there with Goat Mike. Shout out Goat Mike and them LA Lakers. Y'all better go pay heavy homage. You already talked about Magic is rebuilding. They gave up Gordon for cap space. Yeah, you're right about that. Right. But how far away? You know, they just got a few draft picks. Ain't free agents coming. They're gonna have to build through the draft. I don't know what it's gonna take.
I mean, they have
Mo Bamba. Which are any of these guys number one options?
Who? Orlando Magic?
Yes, I think Cole Anthony could be that guy.
None of them are.
You don't think none of them?
None of them.
None
of them are. So I mean, they have talent. Like I said, Cole Anthony. If you put him on a different team, that's some talent. None of these guys I could say like, oh my God, these are number one options. None of these guys. Like I said, there is talent on this team. There's various talent, and none of them that screams to me that says, "Hey, this guy is a number one option." No, I don't see that. Okay, and I'm not even just trying to be mean or anything. I mean, Franz Wagner, Mortez Wagner, are they number one options? No. Do Marcus Fultz number one option? No. Jalen Suggs? No. Cole Anthony, number one option? No. Mo Bamba is a number one option? No. Now, is these guys top has talent? For sure. Mo Bamba, oh yeah. I like Mo Bamba. Tall, long, lengthy, plays defense. A little bit more training. He could be a little deadly on defense, for real. Cole Anthony, shifty.
But the topic is how far away is Orlando? Because we got the Bulls versus Orlando tonight. No Lonzo Ball, but we still live with it. But it's pregame talk. We trying to figure out how far away is Orlando from back to contention, back to the glory days. You know, Dwight Howard and things like that. You know, we trying to figure out, are there any number one options on this basketball team? That's what we're discussing. And if not, can they attract a free agent? We just gonna rule that out, you know. I guess we're gonna have to continue to build through the draft, you know, to land that number one overall pick to get that diamond. You understand? But go ahead, Ray, if you can continue. I just wanted to fill Rico and pause.
That's all good. Now the Magic. Listen, the Magic has an ambiance that should attract you to go to Orlando. They just don't have somebody to do it. They need a superstar to commit to that team. But like I said, Orlando Magic has amazing jerseys that I like. They got the solid blue. They got the city jerseys. They got these classic jerseys. So Orlando Magic has things that should attract people. Orlando's in Florida. People take vacations in Florida. You know, Orlando, they got cool little logo. They got a little blue style, blue and black style. All white, they got a little gray style. So they got different options on jerseys. So they look attractive. I'm gonna be honest with you. They got blue seats, you know what I'm saying? So they look attractive. It's just like, are they gonna get a superstar to commit to them though? Because then if you get a superstar to commit to Orlando Magic, then we can build a roster around that superstar. Right now, the entire team that the Magic has is full of role players, fill-in players. Some of them can be good six-mans. A couple of them can still have a good start, like Jonathan Isaac. I think that's a guy that could be a good starter on the team. Cole Anthony, I think he'd be an outstanding six-man. Can he be on a starter? Can he be a starter on another team? Maybe, depending on who the roster is. Cole Anthony, he's shifty, got his swagger. He has some things too. Like the Magic has some pieces. Mo Bamba, they got some pieces that you can use on any roster, but it's just the Magic needs a solid superstar to commit. Then we can figure out what they can do. Because like I said, the Atlanta Magic, they have pieces, and Atlanta Magic is a place that is very attractive. That goes with the fact, like I said, Orlando and all that, but that's Florida. But like I said, if I was a superstar, I would go to Orlando. If I was a superstar, let's say they chose Rave as a
Shut
superstar,
up, Marcus.
Right? Let's say Rave. They drafted me. I'm the superstar for Orlando Magic. I would say keep Jonathan Isaac on my team. I would keep Bobamba on my team, keep Cole Anthony on my team, and keep Mortez Wagner on my team. Everybody else can be traded. Everybody else can just be traded.
Yeah, Wagner, he shoots, right?
Yeah, Mortez Wagner. I keep Mortez
Wagner.
I
gotta pay more attention to these guys. I just know about Cole Anthony. What you think about Jalen Suggs? Did you mention him?
Oh, we could trade him. Trade him.
You trade him. You just got him. Shout out Thunder. You just fucking. I just drafted his ass.
I trade Jalen Suggs for Trey Murphy any day. Right now. We can keep Isaac. I'm just saying I'm the superstar for the Atlanta Magic. I keep Isaac. You keep Isaac build around me. Keep Obama. He can build around me. Keep Cole Anthony. He can build around me. Mortez Wagner can be around me. We could trade Wendell Carter Jr. Marco Falls. You could trade him too. I'm so tired of him. He's done. Jalen Suggs. You can get him out of there too. You could trade Franz Wagner. Sorry, Mortez Wagner. We could trade your brother. Your brother. No, I know Franz is better, but I like Mortez. I ain't gonna cap. I like Mortez.
Yeah, they are.
I like Mortez, but his brother can go.
Yeah, but none of these names sound like any number one options. Rico said Franz Wagner is better than Mortez Wagner, right? Yeah.
No, I like Mortez better. France is better though. Yeah, I agree. France is better, but I'll take Mortez. I'll take Mortez on my team.
Yeah, why they saying Sharif O'Neal playing for the Magic or the Pelicans? He gonna get picked up next season. He gonna enter the draft, right?
O'Neal,
you even follow Sharif?
Sharif going to the draft?
That's what my man just said in the chat. He said Nets versus what?
He need to develop more. Hold up, Sharif. Last time I seen him,
I see Sharif playing for the Magic or the Pelicans. I don't know about where the hell you get the Pelicans from? Or you think they're gonna get the number 1 overall pick? That'd be crazy if the Pelicans got the number 1 overall pick.
Sharif O'Neal is a solid small forward. He's 6'9".
Oh, shout out Basil.
A little skinny. Sharif O'Neal a little skinny.
Yeah, we got Bulls basketball coming up shortly, ladies and gentlemen. We're just getting started. It's Flight Sports. Everybody hit that like button. If you knew you done stumbled to the right place, most definitely hit that subscribe button. You already know we got Vucevic facing off against his former team. Even though Lonzo Ball is not here, there's still a whole lot of things going on that should have the things percolating. Like I said, it's Flight Sports. Shout out Basil, CW, Thunder, Rico, all y'all.
Sharif O'Neal,
shout out Marcus.
Sharif O'Neal's kind of skinny, man. That's no issue with him.
Right.
Plus, I need Sharif O'Neal to start doing some things and getting the press, man. Because Sharif O'Neal need to give me another solid, amazing year, really. If he want to do this draft thing next season, Sharif O'Neal needs to go off next season. If Sharif O'Neal is trying to go to
What you mean
draft,
for college?
yeah,
Is he not getting drafted this year? Is he going to get drafted this year?
No,
He still sat out. Like, you remember he had open heart surgery.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping it's not this year he get drafted. I'm hoping it's next year.
Yeah, Zion, they're going to keep killing Zion. Zion ain't going to catch no breaks.
All NBA players are skinny except for Zion. Man, you know what type of skinny I'm talking about, okay?
We're not going to sit here and make excuses.
This nigga, Sharif O'Neal, is skinnier than Brandon Ingram. That's an issue. That's an issue, nigga.
Facts. Listen, this is his junior year at LSU.
Yeah,
I thought he would have been one and done. He's gonna be a problem though. He a 4, right? I don't think he a 5.
I think he should be a 3 though. I think he should be a 3.
I gotta see how tall is he.
People want him. People like to put people at 4.
Chicago is the number one seed in the Eastern Conference right now, 31-18. You know, they done leapfrogged over Miami at 32-19. So they got some separation.
Sharif game is small ball. You really shouldn't put Sharif at the 4.
We got Ayo Dosunmu tonight. What you think about Ayo?
Ayo Dosunmu.
You don't know who Ayo is?
I ain't even got to Ayo. I'm talking about Sharif.
Oh yeah. No, keep talking about Sharif then, though. Let's go to Ayo.
Sharif averaging 2 points per game. You know what I'm saying? You get no. Sharif is averaging 2 points per game, bro. Like I'm sorry. Sharif need to average like 20 next season.
Yeah, shout out Rico. He said Ayo the GOAT though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Ayo is a problem. I like this team. I like Ayo over Coby White.
Ayo is a what people don't understand is maybe you don't know either, or maybe you do.
No what?
Ayo is actually a hometown favorite.
Right.
From college. His college was in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Ayo was a hometown favorite, fan favorite. So Ayo is a guaranteed person that's going to be on this team no matter what goes down during trade deadline. You get what I'm saying? So
right.
He has a solidified spot, and he's a rookie, and you can develop him. Ayo is balling, and he's doing nothing but developing, so that's going to be good for the future-wise. You get what I'm saying? And fuck around, be outstanding. He might fuck around and be secondary point guard the more he develops. Okay. Why I say secondary? Because Lonzo got a whole 4 years, so Ayo about to be a secondary point guard, you know. But Ayo is developing very well. Shout out to Ayo himself. He's like I said, fan favorite, player favorite. Everybody likes him. And I like how Ayo is always trying to learn from everybody else, and he's not like big-headed. He's not like high horses like these young rookies do. Rookies, they like to if they're a top 15 pick, they kind of like put their head up and act like they can't learn nothing from nobody.
Oh,
you know,
why do you think that is?
Because they feel super valuable. They feel like you can't do nothing to me. I'm your first pick. You get what I'm saying? They kind of have this little, I don't know, something about that.
Ayo has picked it up defensively too. Shout out Slim on that. I noticed that. Like I said, I'm watching the Bulls. They're doing their thing. Like I said, they're number one seed in the Eastern Conference. You got to understand something. The Chicago Bulls won with everybody out. So, like I said, they've won with Lonzo out. They won without Levine. They won without DeRozan, Vooch, Patrick Williams.
Right.
The coach. Everybody.
Right. And that's my thing. When you win without certain people, you would think like when they all together it's gonna be amazing. Like, come on, like there should be no reason y'all should win. Y'all go together, y'all should win. So we'll see, man. You know. A shout out to everybody that's appreciate sharing with your folks. You know how we do. Flight Sports TV, the hottest in the streets.
Shout out Jaheim.
It is, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game, man. You know, so it doesn't shock me at all that the Bulls have been able to maintain success, you know, without Lonzo Ball, because they've maintained success without everyone, you know. But like I said, they're gonna need everybody as a whole. Lonzo, Patrick Williams, Caruso, everybody, Brown Jr., everybody, goddammit, in order to reach their ultimate goal. They're not going to reach their ultimate goal unless they're whole, you know, as a whole entire team. So it's going to be interesting to see all season long how this thing shapes out, you know. But you got to beat up these teams like the Orlando Magic, whether Lonzo Ball is on the floor or not. You got to start to separate yourself from the Eastern Conference. If you're the Chicago Bulls, it's time. You understand? Seriously, because it seems like the Bulls are teetering. They don't know what they want to be, because 1 minute they want to be the beast of the East and then the number one seed, and they're running through everybody. And then the other note, they stumbling and fumbling and screwing up the bag. You understand? This team can accomplish a lot. And I'm telling you, the future ain't promised. I believe the Bulls got a window this season to accomplish some things. You got a lot of turmoil in a lot of situations. Philadelphia is in disarray. You understand? The situation going on with Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn. You know, Miami is a dark horse. You know, I'm more concerned about Miami than all of the rest. You understand? Because in the situation, the best of 7 with Brooklyn, you got Kyrie Irving with this whole situation with the home and away. There's no way in hell that Brooklyn Nets, I don't give a shit if it's Kevin Durant and James Harden. They're not going to beat a healthy Chicago Bulls, you know, with Kyrie Irving and this shit going on. I just don't believe it. You understand? Durant is going to have to go ape shit. You understand, for that to happen. I just don't see it. You know, but nonetheless, we do have Bulls basketball coming up shortly. You know, I really don't. So let's see what happens with this Bulls team. Can they close this season out strong and get that number one seed so they can have home court advantage throughout the playoffs? I think Chicago could use that. You understand? Because Brooklyn, I don't think they give a hell how far they drop. It'll actually be beneficial if Brooklyn fall. You see, Brooklyn done fell all the way to the 7th spot. You think that shit is by design. You understand? You got Kyrie with this home and away. Why the hell would they want to be in the game 7 on the road? You understand? I mean, at home in the game 7 with no Kyrie Irving. Why the hell would they want that? We want to bottom the hell out. You know, because the Brooklyn feel like they get to just run and do a clean sweep on everybody. You know, that's how Brooklyn is feeling. You know, so this is your year. Next year, they might do something in New York where they lift that rule, and now Kyrie is eligible to play at home now. So now you're in this crazy situation, because now you got a healthy Brooklyn Nets team from the jump start of the season, and they about to run ape shit on the whole entire NBA now. You know, and you done messed your window up last season when everybody was in limbo. They done traded Ben Simmons. They done got a crazy package, pause. And then, like I said, you don't know who else gonna make some moves. Miami's always gonna be the Milwaukee. Who knows? You don't know what the hell is gonna happen. And then another thing about the Eastern Conference this season, while the Chicago Bulls need to seize everything that at their disposal now, because you got a lot of teams last season who was in the thick of things in the Eastern Conference that's in pure shit land right now. I'll start with my New York Knicks, for instance. That was the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference last season. You understand? The Atlanta Hawks, who went to the Eastern Conference Finals, that was the 5th seed last season. These teams done bottomed out. You understand? So it's gonna be it's just gonna be a sight to see, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Look, I just finished watching the intros. They got a little intro going on. They showed a lot of Lonzo Ball in that intro. I don't know if that was by, like you said, design. I don't know if they're trying to do a little they're trying to say something. Maybe I'm just digging too deep on it. But they just did like a little intro. They got like Zach LaVine catching the oop from Lonzo. They had Lonzo pulling a 3. And then they got Lonzo Ball doing some exciting things with his, fingers and getting a little excited, showing the 3. And then Caruso.
We got tip off coming up.
I wonder why.
But I'm telling you, y'all Y'all better be
And that's
listening to what
starters.
I'm saying. The Chicago Bulls need to seize everything right now because it's gonna be hell on earth at the start of next season. We're gonna have play-by-play with you. We should have all access. We're gonna have all access in the building. We're gonna have a whole star-studded pen. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a movie, ladies and gentlemen. It's Flight Sports TV. We just getting started. Shout out to the whole chat. Shout out to everybody.
This is Holly Heat of the Hot Seat with Holly Heat, and this is Flight Sports TV.
Yeah, man, it's about to go down. We got Big Vooch out here. Your Orlando Magic. Let me know who y'all got winning this game tonight. Talk to me. Give me your stat lines for Zach tonight. Big money Zach. I got Zach LaVine putting up a 30 ball. It's gonna go crazy. I'm telling everybody's gonna go off tonight. Everybody. We got all access in the building. What's the deal, Dex? We about to get tip off started. It's Black History Month. You know, even though we should have a whole year. What's the deal?
Chicago
yes, sir.
Bulls
Shout out.
Right, by the way, everybody. My bad, Dex.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Flight Sports TV, the machine. Tonight we're gonna have the Chicago Bulls and the Orlando Magic, and this should be an exciting game for Chicago to feast on and to maintain their reign on the top of the Eastern Conference as the number 1 seed, and to keep the Orlando Magic as a bottom feeder and official cellar dweller. So let's cheer, C-Red. Let's jump for joy for Bull Nation, and let's allow #run with us run the Orlando Magic out of the building. So shout out to Flight Sports TV. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to everybody that's in the listening audience, and especially you, the important ones that's in that chat, that's keeping that chat lit. So big ups to everybody that's participate with Flight Sports TV. As you see, the name is Flight Sports TV. So we're going to give you something to be entertained about. The Bulls versus the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, we damn near underway right now. We first quarter, 11:45 to go. Who you got taking this game tonight, Dax?
I like the Bulls. I'm heavy on the Bulls. I know that last game, Orlando did what they did and they covered the spread. But yeah, I'm going heavy with the Bulls. I don't think the Bulls are going to play any games. I think people are comfortable in their role right now. So the Bulls should thrive and they should feast on this bottom dweller.
Right.
We got Vooch. I see Vooch.
What about Big Vooch? Big
Vooch
is he going against his former team. I got him going for 22-10 tonight.
I got him 13-9.
Wendell Carter splash 3. We got 3 zip early. Orlando's up on the board. Ayo Dosunmu guarded by my man Cole Anthony. What you think about Cole Anthony, Dax? Before this game, before getting advanced.
Yes, I enjoy Cole Anthony. I like his tenaciousness. He's coming out as an underdog because of he come out of that draft with
early timeout, Dex, by Billy Donovan. He frustrated 5 zip early. Oh, that's unusual. Part of me.
Yes, I'm a little bit behind you. So basically I'm a little bit behind you. Cole Anthony, I enjoy his game. He's looked upon as an underdog. He came in the draft with the high profile players like the LaMelo Balls, the Anthony Edwards, the Tyrese Halliburtons, the Obi Toppins, and those guys of that nature. And basically he's been playing under the radar because Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball has just tucked the Bulls by the horn on this draft and just, placing themselves head and shoulders above the rest. And LaMelo Ball is placing himself head and shoulders above Anthony Edwards. Now, I understand as far as the statistical wise, that's one thing, but I'm just talking about fanfare. I'm talking about rock star. LaMelo Ball just had that it factor. The way he relates to his teammates and things of that nature, it's just something that encompasses LaMelo Ball, and big ups to his parents for grooming that in him to prepare him for this type of stage with all the bright lights and things of that nature. It's just so unfortunate that he's playing in a small market. It's good for the small market, but he needs to be in the big market. That's the type of talent and the type of flair and savoir-faire that he have about himself. He's very suave, you know what I'm saying? And he just needs to be where he needs to be, where he can maximize everything about his aura. Now, Anthony Edwards is another major figure that came out of that draft, and he is holding his own. And it's just too bad that Minnesota's not playing for anything. They haven't played a meaningful game since the very first game of the season. That's the only meaningful game they played thus far. Anything after that is being, okay, whatever, same old, same old. And you can't really get the grit and the grind and appreciation from a cat like Anthony Edwards, who has tremendous athleticism when he's not playing a meaningful game. So you don't know if it's really him doing it or just the coaching staff or the organization just pushing him forward. So with LaMelo Ball, we actually seen him doing it because every game he plays is a meaningful game.
Hey, no, that's fact. That part's facts, man.
I agree with that.
Hey, shout out to the player.
We back from commercial break. Who's the player of the week? You heard about LaMelo Ball too? We got breaking news before tip-off. Joel Embiid, one player of the week.
Yes, sir. Joel Embiid, player of the week with averaging 35 points and now averaging over 12 rebounds, 35 and 12. Going crazy, man. Joel Embiid killing folk right now. I don't know what's going on, but
you know what? I do take that back. Thank you, Rico. I'm looking at it right now. Minnesota is a 7th seed, so they have climbed up. They're the 500 team right now. So I retract that, saying that he hasn't played a meaningful game. The last 6 games been very meaningful, but prior to that, it was just just bad basketball from the West to even allow a 500 team to be in the 7th seed, because they are ahead of the Clippers, they're ahead of the Lakers, and they're ahead of Portland. So and we see that New Orleans, they just constantly dropping. So I don't think New Orleans
they was in the thick of things a week ago.
Yeah, I don't think they're really going to make any really headlines. But Minnesota's actually the 7th seed. So yeah, I have to actually take that back, because the last time I kind of even paid attention to Minnesota, they was kind of down a little bit. So big shout out to Rico for that's why that chat. See, that's what I'm saying about that chat, man. You know what I mean? You look down in that chat and you get corrected, and they give you the information that you need, so you won't look like a fool. So yeah, Anthony, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm surprised that he hasn't really been mentioned for the All-Star.
Because they're 7th seed.
I know, but that's a big boost though from where it was last season.
He still could make it.
Yeah, last season they didn't even play meaningful basketball, and that's what. And I'm carrying over from that.
Chicago Bulls are on.
They still can make it. Good, man. Right.
Yeah, Chicago Bulls are on the board. Everybody, 5-2. Y'all go ahead.
Fine. No, you good.
Yeah, but Minnesota is in the playoffs. If the playoffs ended today, they are in the playoffs. They are actually in without playing the playing game.
What, they're the 6th seed?
They're the 7th seed.
7th seed is a playing, Dex.
No. 7th seed is
no, yes, it is. 7th from 8th.
No, 8th is a play-in.
Oh,
7th is
it's 7 from 8?
Yo, it's 7th and 8th. As far as I'm concerned, if it's just the 8th seed, they just changed that
shit.
The
7th seed. The 7th seed need to win one. You're right. The 7th just need to win one game.
They have the home court advantage, though.
Right. They have the home court advantage. They need to win 1 out of 2 games.
Yeah, that's similar situation to Charlotte.
Right. And everybody else only like the 8th, 9th, and 10th seed, they have to win 2 games straight. They can't lose. But the 7th and the 8th can lose, right?
Yes. Yeah, they can lose. So even you're not safe. The play-in is basically one and done. You know, if
not for the 7th seed.
3?
No, not for the 7th seed. Yeah, the 7th seed, you can lose 1 and then win the next one and you advance.
Okay, yeah, so you get a pass.
It's the 9th and the 10th seed that can't lose a game.
Yeah, you're right about that. That'll be a wild upset. In the West,
so that's good for Minnesota. So shout out to Minnesota, man.
Actually, to be fair, 7th seed can't really lose still either, because they're on a string as well. If I'm not mistaken, because They're trying to make sure the notable places on a playoff bracket. And when you're in the
7-7.
seed, when you're in the 7th seed, and you go out there and lose, you can lose your spot possibly, I think, or something like that goes. Really, you ain't. He was like I'm saying, even 7th seed, you really ain't supposed to lose at all either. Really,
Right.
you gotta play hard. So.
Wendell Carter on the board. We got a tie game, 9-9, 7:50 to go in the
Zach
first.
LaVine,
So basically,
God.
me and you around the same time, Flight.
Yeah. Well,
Zach
where you at? What's your number on the board?
It's 740, 9-9.
Right. Yeah. I'm like a second. Yeah, I'm right on you. Right. Yeah.
I'm
738 now. I'm 738.
Now, how the hell you just jump out ahead?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I might as well start the play-by-play then, since I'm ahead. Okay, we got the Bulls have the ball. They give it into Ayo Dosunmu. He passes it to Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine pulls up in the paint and off the backboard. I don't know if Zach called backboard on that one, but we're going to give him that. And it goes down as a 2-point bucket. Chicago is up 11-9, 1 minute and 7 and 20 seconds left. 15 seconds left on the shot clock.
Zach LaVine did another off the backboard.
Orlando miss.
He did that earlier.
Here come DeMar DeRozan with the ball. He's looking, he's surveying, he challenged, and he drives, and he kicks out, and it's a shot up, and no. And it's a tip in by Javonte Green. Javonte Green snuck in. Minnesota was asleep while the ball was in the air, and he tipped that ball in. Good hustle by Javonte Green, and the Chicago Bulls is on a 4-0 run, and the Orlando Magic said, nope, that's enough. Let's stop this. Let's regather and let's think this over. We at a timeout in the commercial break.
They answered. The Bulls answered because they slipped up early. You know, if you don't remember, they went down, I believe, 5-0. Billy called a crazy timeout early, which is unusual. And then they jump out in front, you know. This is why I was discussing before you joined Dex about Chicago. It's like they got to figure out what they really want to be. Are we contenders or we pretenders? Because if we contenders, we got to just knock the shit out of the Orlando Magic. You understand? You can't play with them. You understand? That's just what do you think about? Because they lost to them when they was in Orlando. What you think about that?
Exactly. And it's fortunate for the Bulls that with all that's going on with their team, they're still on top of the heap in the Eastern Conference, and that just kind of looked like destiny to me. Now, go back to what you just asked me. I think the Bulls just need to go ahead and start punching these people like, you know what I'm saying? Like if they're Mike Tyson and the opponent is just an underrated person that's a tune-up fight for Mike Tyson, and just get them out the way. Let's get this game over by halftime so we can cruise in the second half and see Red can come out with a victory.
Right. You're right about that. Shout out to C Red Nation. Shout out to everybody in Chicago. You already know what it is. The Bulls done slipped back into that number 1 seed. What you think about that?
Well, like I said, it's by default. It's not like they actually earned it. It's because other teams slippage. Yeah, it's because other teams slippage, and teams are just seem to be more compatible in the Eastern Conference. So nobody is running off with it. You had Brooklyn, you had the Bulls, you had Miami, you had Washington. You have 5 different teams switch the number 1 seed thus far in this first half of the season. Right. On the flip side of that, you only had 2 teams in the Western Conference, and that's Phoenix and Golden State. So there's more parity in the Eastern Conference, or the Western Conference is so top heavy that they just walking away with victories night in and night out.
You're right about that.
It's 6:55. Chicago's up 13-9. You got the mascot in the crowd going wild, slinging popcorn everywhere.
They're wilding in Chicago.
Here is Cole Anthony, the guy we talked about, graduate from what's that school in?
I know he's from New York.
No, he's from New York. He's from Queens, but he went to the school, I believe, is in Virginia. Oak Hill Academy, yes.
Oh yeah,
graduate of Oak Hill Academy. Yeah, it's a slew of NBA players went to that academy.
Melo.
Yes, he's one of the notables. DeRozan with the shot. Bulls up 15-11. Cole Anthony back with the ball, who was just mentioned. He slings it back out, and Wagner has it. He drives to the rack, and there's a bucket. Now, that is a ascending young man who's, I believe, is number 6 or 7 in the Akia rookie ladder. He had ascended all the way up to, I think, number 3 at one point. And I think he got Rookie Player of the Week before also. So he's an ascending young player, and the Magic is very happy about his production. Bulls 17-13.
Yep.
Anthony with the ball. He kicks it out. He gets it back. He's being heavily guarded by Dosunmu. He kicks it back out to Carter, and he shoots and he scores again. Now, he's been having a really good game against his former team.
Went down.
Like he just waits for the Bulls to come on the schedule for him to show his skills.
Yeah, he must have appreciated that trade.
Zach LaVine with the 4th shot, he picks it up and is off the front of the rim. Rebound Orlando. Here comes the Magic, and Wagner shoots and scores. We just highlighted this young man. They got to keep an eye on him because he is one talented rookie. So you have Ayo Dosunmu and you have Wagner out there, 2 stellar rookies vying for notoriety. DeRozan and Ayo shoots and Ayo scores. So 2 rookies hit threes back to back. And my rookie's better than yours. My rookie's better than yours. That's what we're hearing. Cole Anthony with the swish. So this game is picking up its pace. So what you think about Cole Anthony, Fly?
I like him. New York City product. I ain't got nothing bad to say. Nothing.
We all know his dad played in the league. His dad
of course. Greg Anthony
is an icon. His dad is an icon in college. You know what I mean? Well, I wouldn't say icon, legendary.
Yeah, I got to do my homework on Greg Anthony's college game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was nice in college. He was a strong defender. He was one of the anchors on that running Rebels defense. Tarkanian really loves Greg Anthony. R.I.P. Rest in heaven to Jerry Tarkanian, who gave a lot of African-American athletes second chances when other schools wouldn't accept them. Jerry Tarkanian would, and got a lot of players a lot of money when they went to the NBA. There's a timeout on the court, I believe. Billy Donovan's a little upset. He's challenging the referees. There's a lot of no calls going on in the game, but I like it. I like the flow of the game right now. Orlando's up 23, Chicago 20.
Right.
Chicago got to do their thing and punch these guys, man. They're taking a lot of jump shots, and they just need to go up in that rack and just dunk it on them, because I don't think Orlando has a real serious rim protector that should keep Chicago. Yeah, that should keep Chicago out of the paint.
What about Wendell? He don't block enough shots.
I don't think he's. I think he's more of a help block shotter. I don't think he's a straight on block shotter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he'll come out of the woodworks and put your shit in the second row.
Every now and then.
Right.
Yeah, he's a decent player though. That trade was wild. He was involved in that trade for Vucevic.
Right. So Ray, what you think about the game so far? Ray must have took a break.
Yeah, he coming back.
Timeout in the action.
Yeah, Ray was sitting here talking about that game. He definitely did have the Bulls though. My man, what you think about my man Ayo?
You already know I like Ayo. Anybody that's going to play some defense.
He stepped up since Lonzo's been out defensively. I can't say that.
Of course. I appreciate him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. The game is back on. Bulls have the ball. Vooch brings it. Yep, there we go. Vooch misses it. But see, just like I said earlier, look, did Vooch get a tech? I think Vooch got a tech. Vooch, you listen, you cannot be giving up free points. No, they didn't give him a tech. They didn't give him a tech. No, it's just a warning. I think they gave him a warning. Well, here comes Suggs with the ball.
So, man, what about
He
Terrence
dribbles in the
Ross?
corner.
Yeah, get him out of there.
You know, you said Terrence Ross?
Yeah, on Orlando. He's a talent.
Listen, Terrence Ross is one of the only 3 players remaining in the NBA that was drafted by the Seattle Supersonics. Can you name the other 2, Flight?
Kevin Durant.
And who else?
Westbrook got drafted
Exactly.
by OKC, right?
No. You're right. I'm gonna give it to you.
Westbrook?
Westbrook, yes.
You sure?
Westbrook, listen. Do you want to challenge me?
No,
Okay.
Well, yeah, we can challenge. I ain't betting you. Yeah, we can do a challenge. I think you want to say you want to bet.
That was going to come out next.
No.
Yeah, Orlando missed a shot. Vuce passed it up to the corner to Brown. Oh, he missed again. There's a lot of breaking going on. Looks like somebody's trying to build a castle.
No, I know you're wrong. It's Jeff Green.
Oh, Jeff Green. Yeah, Jeff Green.
Yeah, I'm tweaking. Yeah, I'm about to say because I think what's his name was the first
Durant,
one.
Right. Durant, Green, and Ross.
I think Westbrook might have been the first one drafted by OKC.
Yeah, OKC. Yeah. Jeff Green. Jeff Green.
They was on the same team.
Terrence Ross and Kevin Durant. Yeah.
I don't remember.
And all 3 of them. I mean, Terrence Ross.
I don't remember him on Seattle. I gotta remember.
All 3 of them are still in the NBA right now.
Oh yeah, they got a few more years to go too.
Yeah,
so they ain't done. Shit, they in the thick of their prime right now. I tell you, Ronson, you probably need to go to Brooklyn. Go take less money. My man Matt Thomas coming in the game right now. Vuce and Ayo going to sit down. It's a good game so far.
25-23. First quarter, 2 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. Zach LaVine on the free throw line. He's laughing. And he's going to shoot a second free throw, and he swishes it. So he made 1 out of 2.
I see a foul here on Matt Thomas.
What was that about?
I don't know.
That foul was in the back court. What was that about?
That was something between him and Suggs. I don't know what the hell.
Did he get caught up trying to play defense?
Let me see what's going on.
That was unnecessary. Yeah, that was unnecessary. That's what you call a gratuitous foul.
Yeah, he's young. I think what is he, a 10? They picked him up?
That was the 3-point shot. It looks like that was from Suggs. So Orlando's up by 4, 28-24, 1 minute and 47 seconds. Coby White turns the ball over, and Orlando takes control of it. Here come Wagner. He kicks it back out to the corner, and it kicks it back out to the rookie. The rookie drives, shoots, and scores. This rookie got game. I know we relate that term to Ray Allen, but this rookie right here got game. French Wagner. Orlando's up by 6. That is not a good sign early on at the United Center. Yes, Bradley hits a shot that hit the rim about 4 times before it went in, but hey, Chicago take it. Here go old man Ross. He kicks it out to the rookie, and the rookie hits again.
Cash. But what you think about Wagner?
7, 8 straight points from the rookie?
Yeah, he a problem.
DeRozan shoots and make it, and it's an and one. DeRozan put up his famous midi right at the free throw line, and he is fouled on the play. A much needed and one from Chicago, and it looks like Baker fouled him in the act of shooting, and he will go to the Oki, and he will go to the line to shoot one to cap off a 3-point play, and he misses, but he gets the rebound off the free throw, and the carom went deep, and DeMar gets the rebound, kicks it to Coby White. Coby White split pass to Bradley, shoot, and DeMar.
3, Cash, 31-33.
DeMar 3-pointer.
Bulls down 2.
Bulls done cut that lead from 6 to 2. And here comes Suggs. He drives. He shoots.
That could have been a foul.
Nope. Rebound. DeMar, he brings the ball down, challenging the Orlando defense. Suggs looks to challenge. And there's a difference of the shot clock about 7 seconds. 7 seconds. 15 seconds. DeMar kicks it out, and his shot is cash money. Cash money. Yes.
Yeah, they need to hit their threes. Bulls on the 8-0 run.
Bulls to regain the lead, 34-33. Here come the rookie again. No, the rookie missed. And the end of the first. So the Bulls are in the league, but unfortunately, the Bulls give up another 30-point quarter. That's not a good sign of tenacious defense. That's more of a sign of a water flow defense. And if you don't know what a water flow defense is, we all know that water flows down the path of least resistance. So the Bulls was playing water defense and it had no signs of resistance whatsoever. Guys wide open shooting shots. Just so happens that they missed more shots than they made. So the Bulls are up at this current moment.
Yeah. That's.
So what you think about Flight? What's going on here? Do this look like one of those type of games that can scare you?
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, I think so. The Bulls in a tough game against Orlando Magic, man. That should scare everybody. This is why I'm continuously saying it's like the Bulls, but at the end of the day, they're not whole. So I'm holding that into consideration. They don't have Patrick Williams. They don't have Troy Brown Jr. They don't have Lonzo. They don't have Caruso. So I'm trying to, have some courtesy of things, but I expect the Bulls to be that top seed in the East, and which they are, but really show it, be that real, undisputed number one seed when be a feared number one rolling into the playoffs. That's what I want the Bulls to be, feared. I don't want nobody thinking they could just come there. Oh, who cares if they're the number one seed? We go in there and do whatever. That's not how they got to be. People be afraid of the Bulls. That's why I want them. So you have to take care of this game tonight, because you got to understand pretenders and contenders.
Exactly. Well, Orlando hasn't won 60 games since the 95-96 season. And even though they won 60 games that season, they wasn't the number one seed. Flight, can you tell me who was the number one seed that year?
Oh, well, what was the season again? Because I thought it was going to be the next one. Say it one more time.
1995-96.
And who was the number one seed at that time in the East?
Yes.
It was the New York Knicks?
No, it's the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the year.
Second?
Well, we don't even know, because that was the year that the Chicago Bulls was 72-10, and they won a championship, beating the Seattle Supersonics in 4-2
Jerry
games.
Payton, Sean Kemp, and them.
Yes, sir. And Nate McMillan.
Yeah, see, I got to do my history on Nate. I know Nate was a player, but I don't know his game.
The current coach of the who?
The Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, he a damn good coach, even though they're having some issues right now. Nate McMillan could coach.
No, they're not really having no issues. They're winning.
Yeah, they bat. Well, they started off with a slump. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Oh, DeMar just didn't do that, did he?
Oh my Lord.
I see what I saw.
I know I didn't see what I think. I seen what I'm thinking.
Well, remember I talked about they had to get into that paint, and it looked like they tried to make a valid effort.
Yeah, that was filthy.
It's a loose ball foul. Chicago 36-33. DeMar DeRozan with a thunderous ESPN top 10 dunk. That's nasty. Why he look like Giannis on that?
I don't know. He went up banged it on dude. Who he dunked on? Wendell? Nah.
No, he dunked that on
Gary.
Who's that kid?
Is that Gary Harris?
No. Yeah, Harris. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Gary Harris. He all right.
So the rookie's been off his last couple of shots. DeMar gets the rebound. He looks, he dribbles between his legs, he spins, he attacks the middle. It's tipped by
36-33.
Okay, here we go. He's challenging DeMar all by himself, and he kicks it back out to Coby White. No, but the rebound to Bradley. Coby White gets it again. He shoots it again, and no again. Rebound Suggs as he pushes the challenge. Here come Orlando. Here come old man Ross. He kicks it back out.
10-48.
To Harris. And, nice shot. Nice body control on that. That also could have been an and one, but the referee chose to swallow his whistle.
Yeah,
Chicago 36-35.
He could be a good piece on the championship team.
Yes, that 96-97, that 95-96 year where Chicago Bulls went 72-10. They was the NBA champions, beat Seattle Supersonics 4-2. Michael Jordan was the MVP of the season, and guess who was the Rookie of the Year?
I'm not sure. Who was it?
Damian Stoudemire.
Yeah, Damian
Toronto
Stoudemire was a
Raptors,
prime. Was he
1996. He graduated from
Portland,
Arizona
right?
University, Wildcat.
He played for Portland?
Yeah, Portland. Yeah. But at that time he was with Toronto, because remember he was with Toronto and then he went to Portland.
Facts.
He went over to Portland, got some money. I think he got some money over there when he went. Gary Payton was the Defensive Player of the Year. Phil Jackson, Coach of the Year. Michael Jordan was the All-Star MVP. Tony Kukoc that year was the Sixth Man of the Year. And the Most Improved Player was the biggest man who ever played in the NBA. Who was that? The tallest.
Oh, Manute Bol?
Oh, nice. No, George Mirasan.
I didn't even see that one.
I think he was a Washington Bullets.
I don't know much about the players.
Yeah, George Mirasan was like 7'8".
They said, do y'all have Brooke Lopez? Oh, you talking about in the chat. Shout out CW Best Style. What are you talking about, Paul, Pierce, KG, Joe Johnson, Wallace, and Jason Terry? What are you talking about?
DeMar DeRozan coming down with the ball. Chicago has a 1-point lead of the most narrowest of margins. Ayo Dosunmu, he looks, he challenged, he kicks it back out to Thomas with a long three. And yes, Matt Thomas hit a deep three, looking like Dame Dollar form as he enjoys that three. Chicago's up by 4. Orlando is challenging Chicago, and Coby White is challenging Jalen Suggs. Now Coby White, wide open the rookie. He kicks it back out. Nice ball movement for Harris. He misses. The rebound to Chicago, and Ayo Dosunmu brings the ball down. He looks, he challenges. Oh, nice dime with a slam dunk. Nice dime from Ayo Dosunmu. And Orlando seen enough. Cook with the bucket. A left-hand slam. And that's probably the easiest shot that he made all year. Timeout at the United Center. Orlando 39, Chicago 45. Chicago goes into the break with a 6-point lead.
Yeah. What do you think on Chicago playing? Think they're putting the pressure on them early?
No, I just think Orlando's just missing a lot of open shots right now.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing any type of defense that's causing turnovers. It's just missed shots. And the guys who are shooting, they're basically uncontested shots. They're just missing. So Orlando really haven't had a winning season since 2010, 2011.
It's been a long time.
And that run, it was like a 4-year run where they was averaging 50 wins a season. And since then, they've been pretty much dismal. In 2018-19 with Vuce, they did go 2 games over 500, and I believe they made the playoffs that year as a 7th seed. So Orlando has some nice history, and they have some abysmal history.
Yeah, they sure do. What do you speak to that abysmal shit going on with Orlando? Because it's pretty much still going on, don't you think?
Yeah, actually, Orlando been down bad since 2011.
No, the white shit, right?
And like I said, they had a slight surgence in 2018, 2019, and there was 2 games over 500, squeaked into the playoffs. I think my homeboy Jock Vaughn was coaching them at the time, and he eventually lost his job, I believe, the next season. No, was it not that season? Was Jock Vaughn coaching them then? I'm not sure if he was or not.
I'm not sure.
I don't think Jock Vaughn was coaching them in 2017, 2018. I think he was with Brooklyn. Jock Vaughn was with Brooklyn at that time. I don't know who was coaching him, but whoever it was, they took him to the playoffs, and that's where Vuce, became Vuce and got his name, and he's standing on that right now today.
Yeah, Vuce is all right, man. They gave up a 1st-round pick for Wendell Carter, some pieces, so let's see if it all manifests, man. How far away from contention, because I think we spoke on this before. I'm not sure if you answered this already. How far away you think Orlando is away from back to those glory days?
At least 4 years.
They got to get that right pick. They ain't hit the lotto yet.
Nobody's come. I heard Rave talking about earlier that Orlando was a very something that I'm paraphrasing, so correct me, Rave, if I'm wrong. But he mentioned that there was a high destination spot. No, they're not. Not Orlando. You're getting Orlando mixed up with Miami. When you talk about Florida, you're talking about Miami. Orlando have to be homegrown. You know, when the Dwight Howards of the world, and then get some lower tier athletes that's kind of, you know, in their down years, but still have some game left, like the Turkoglu's and the Rashard Lewis's and things of that nature. Oh wow, that's a hard foul right there. But he did hit ball, so it counts as a block shot. Okay. Orlando back on the board. They stopped the Chicago Bulls run. It's 41-45. Orlando, second quarter, 8 minutes and 17 seconds left. Dosunmu almost with a turnover. Here comes DeMar DeRozan with the ball, picked by Bradley Jr. DeMar pulls up in the midi and he scores.
I got 41-47.
Yes, sir. 41-47. DeMar once again in his hot pocket. Here come Orlando trying to answer, and it's at Harris, and he missed. Oh wow! Did you see that tip in? Did DeMar tip it in, or was that?
You know I'm a second behind. Nah, I didn't see a tipping. DeMar just missed. That ain't tipping.
No, before I'm talking about for Orlando.
Oh, I might have missed that play.
Yeah, DeMar missed another difficult shot. Did he get fouled? Yes. The referee. Listen. The referee are calling some skimpy and questionable fouls tonight for the Bulls.
Yeah, the refs, they're blowing the whistle tonight.
Oh, I see what happened. He didn't give DeMar room to land. He crowded his space.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That is a justified call. DeMar DeRozan got 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists in the midway through the second quarter. He makes his initial free throw. He will shoot another. 48-43 Bulls, 7 minutes and 34 seconds left. So right now the Bulls are not nowhere in the range of covering this game. Orlando is keeping it tight. Maybe just a bad matchup for the Bulls.
Sure.
Hit 2 of 2.
49. They hanging around, Dex. Orlando's hanging around.
They're hanging around, and that's the danger.
Who's that? Who's that? The Suggs? Oh yeah, Suggs. They came down the lane. Yeah. What you think about them hanging around?
Nice. That's a nice dunk from Suggs. He's laughing. You know Suggs like to taunt when he's out there. So you got Zach LaVine, Coby White, Vucevic, DeMar DeRozan, and Javonte Green. Oh, nice three-pointer by White. White answers with the three-pointer since Suggs wants to chuckle because he dunked on him. White hits him back with a tree. 2 for you, 3 for me. Oh, nice Suggs. It looks like, is it going to be a one-on-one with Coby White and Jalen Suggs? Is that what we're going to see?
Man, we need to see more of that in this league.
I don't know why my tablet do that. It's just crazy. It's like it don't want me. Yeah, it don't want me to like stay ahead. Like, yeah, but it'll go back. You know what I'm saying? It'll freeze and then it'll push me back. Like I'll be ahead and then like it wants to push me back. And that's weird. Ayo Dosunmu comes into the game for Javonte Green. Mo Bamba is out there. And that was a nice block by Mo Bamba on Zach LaVine. DeMar DeRozan goes out. And who comes in for DeMar DeRozan? Is that Brown?
Yeah, 47-52.
Zach misses a long 3. Rebound off to Orlando. And here comes Suggs once again. Kicks back to Cole. Cole challenged Dosunmu. He kicks it back to Mo Bamba. And no, Mo Bamba misses a straight on 3. Rebound Bulls. And here comes Dosunmu. Nice give and go to Vooch, but it's a turnover. Dosunmu was unable to handle that pass. I guess it had a little too much sizzle on it. Vooch fighting for the rebound, and Vooch controlled the rebound. And here comes the Bulls with a pull-up from Coby White. No. Coby White made a nice three earlier, but I guess he done went cold. Here come that rookie.
Yeah.
And Vooch blocked his shot. Here comes Zach. Pass it to Javonte Green, and it's a foul. And that what you call a hard foul. Now, that foul was from the 90s.
Yeah, those fouls need to come back.
Jalen Suggs is playing like Cole Anthony's dad when he was a Knick.
Yeah, he bringing that old school mindset back to the game.
I don't know if that's a play on the ball because he was nowhere near the ball. He hit him on the shoulder. They might take a second look at that one. Yeah, I think they're taking a look at that one because that didn't look like he make a play on the ball. Oh yeah. No, oh yeah, that's a flagrant. He hit him on the top part of his head, and you cannot do that in today's game. Swipe and hit a player above the shoulders. So that's an automatic flagrant, and they're gonna weigh it and see if it's a flagrant 1 or flagrant 2. To me, it looks like a flagrant 1.
Facts. But that today's day, it's crazy. That'll be a flagrant 2 around here. You never know how they want to call it.
Shout out to KNT Radio.
Shout out KNT. You already know. Shout out
the
to
Bulls
PA.
are up 52-47 flight. The second quarter, 5 minutes, 31 seconds. And
we got Green at the line.
Is at the line to shoot his fouls.
Yeah, Javonte Green. He all right, man. I like dude. Dude is a good player.
So they called it a common foul. I don't know how, but they called it a common foul.
I mean, he didn't hit him in the. Did he hit him in the head or the neck or something like that?
Yes, he hit him in the head. According to the replay, from what I've seen.
Do you think it looked dirty?
Now, in the summer league, I met the Orlando Magic head coach. A lot of people was cheering for him when he got the job because he's another African-American head coach in the league. And so that's something to be celebrated. We're in the second day of Black History Month.
Yeah.
So if you want to engage in Black history, so do it. Go to a library, get a book. If you have kids, have them read all Black book. And, nice block. Nice block by Green.
We could definitely talk about Black History Month at halftime, That'll be good.
Cole thought it was a nice thing to do to pull up in Green's face, and Green woke up and chose violence. He put that ball in the third row. And it's a three-point shot. It's no good. Rebound, Zach LaVine, a one-handed rebound, I may add. Here come LaVine. Here he come.
Zach putting the moves on him.
LaVine, he passes it out. Dosunmu, he passes it to Vooch, and Vooch lays it in with a nice touch around the rim. Vooch, for a big man, do have some nice touch around the rim. It just, what mindset Vooch want to come in? Do he want to play or do he want to lay? Cole is trying to fight for the ball. Dosunmu was all over him. Here's the switch. And here come the rookie. He challenged. And that rookie is so nice. I love his game. He almost reminds me of Keith Van Horn.
Right.
Keith Van Horn before he got hurt. Look at Zach. Zach, don't do that, man. That's
Zach
illegal.
ain't got no manners. He banged it on him.
That's illegal, Zach. You cannot slam on people like that, man. Not in today's game.
Hold on the rim. They could have called a tech for that.
Yeah, Keith Van Horn was a solid player coming out of college.
Oh, Keith was a problem. He was a three-pointer. That was my era. He played for the Nets.
Yeah, he played for the Nets, and then I think he hurt his back. I think he went to Indiana, but he's just never been the same.
Yeah, I never.
There's a foul. Too much aggression on Oki. I think he was a little upset that Zach dunked on him. So he came back and tried to play a little aggressive defense on him, and the referee was not having it. This is not wrestling. It's basketball. So you won't be able to do that tonight, buddy.
Right, 3 minutes and 47 to go, man. This is a close game already. I thought I had the Bulls rolling on this team, but I guess we gotta give credit to Orlando. Like you said, maybe this is a bad matchup or something like that. You know,
yeah, Bulls is up by 6. They cannot break away from Orlando, unfortunately. And I know those who's on the money line tonight are very anxious of what they're witnessing. Because you would think that the Bulls will celebrate being the number 1 seed, trying to lock out Brooklyn and Miami and a surging Philadelphia 76er team and a also a very high caliber current champs, the Milwaukee Bucks. So you would think that the Bulls would come in with a mindset that let's get these guys out the way early and fast. And it just goes to show me that the Bulls might be ready the second half, but the first half, they just doesn't have that championship caliber mentality.
Yeah.
And that's why I said earlier, Flight, is that it's by, luck or chance that the Bull is number 1, because a lot of teams are slipping in their victory, in their losses, and the Bulls haven't even played.
Yeah, it's like they stumbled into that to that number 1 seed.
The second time this season that happened, the Bulls off a few games, and when they come back to play, they're the number 1 seed without breaking a sweat. So that looks like kind of destiny to me. When you have these type of breaks in your season, and hopefully it carries over into the second half of the season, it's like destiny. Like they just have to be number 1. It's written in the stars.
That. It's crazy. Shout out to Rico, Jonathan Well.
What up, Flight?
Yeah, what's good, KNT? Shout out to PA. You already know what it is.
PA in the building. Shout out to New York. Shout out to LA. My man Dex in the building.
Yep, shout out to
LA.
Salute,
brother.
You know,
I wanted to say I got a hot take for y'all.
Oh, damn.
Listen to this. The Clippers, the Lakers, and the Trailblazers are all fighting for the play-in right now, 8, 9, and 10.
Yes.
That's wild. And it's so crazy. They're still going to beat the Timberwolves at 7, the Mavericks at 6, the Nuggets at 5, the Jazz at 4, and the Grizzlies at. There's 7 through 3 is a fucking joke. Not one of these teams are winning the championship. It's a fucking joke. That's why LeBron really figured it out. When you got teams like the Grizzlies, Jazz, Nuggets, Mavericks, and Timberwolves and Clippers at 3 through 8, and the Trailblazers at 10, what do you care about the record for?
DeMar DeRozan with his midi.
What do you think about that, Dex?
Yeah, well, LeBron is a different monster, though. His mindset is different. Most players, they can't approach the playoffs like that. The only other person I know that can approach the playoff like that is Kevin Durant. It doesn't really matter. As long as he got some quality players, it don't really matter what seed, because I'm better than you. Oh, nice shot by Anthony Cole. It's an and one.
And I like what you said about the Bulls not having that championship mindset. They don't have no players that have that mindset. Even Caruso, but he won a ring, but he wasn't the main reason we won. We would have won whether he was there or not. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can say he was a serious contributor.
Hell no.
Yes, because that's all he did was focus on the defense.
I know, but that's one
and he
thing.
made some crucial three. But really, it was Rondo. Rondo was an X factor.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Whether he was there
Rondo
or not,
was an X factor. Yeah.
Whether he was there or not, we would have won. You know what I'm saying? He did some things, but it was like, was he the reason? No, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Right. So with that being said, you can't just bring you bring that type of, you can't bring that over to the Bulls with you.
Bulls 59, Orlando 54, 2 minutes and 47 seconds left. And mind you, Orlando is holding serve the best of their ability. Oh my God, Mo Bamba again with a 3. Come on, Vooch. You got to get out there, man. In despite of RJ Hampton being out, Markelle Fultz out, Etwan Moore out, Jonathan Isaac out, Michael Carter Williams out.
The Wagner brothers be cooking the Bulls.
They're still holding serve against these Bulls. I just think it's a bad matchup. The Bulls up by 4 with the bucket by Zach LaVine.
They're 11 and 40.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Yo, the Wagner brothers be cooking the Bulls, yo.
Look at this. Another score by Carter Jr. A cutting dunk shot. Look, he got 13 points. Assist by Ross, old man Ross. Being productive. Bulls up by 2. Zach LaVine misses a difficult 3 shot. Here come the Magic either to tie or take the lead. And you got old man Ross trying to challenge. You got Carter with the ball. He's not afraid of Vooch. He brings it back out. The Bulls are playing pretty good defense now. Here we go. Javonte Green. Turnover.
That's
the
good.
Bulls
They got a defender.
Played a really nice defense. They got the turnover they was looking for. And there's another hard foul by Anthony Cole. I'm telling you, man, the Magic is taking this back to the 90s.
They got these. And they got to win somehow. For real. But the thing is, like, these are the games where you're supposed to just be, like, either way, they're supposed to be beating the Magic. You hear me, Dex?
Yes, sir.
We were just talking about that. It's unacceptable.
Yeah, my G, like that's like the first time.
Bulls are coming in at a 9-point favorite. So this is not the showing that the odd makers predicted.
The Bulls are a regular season story.
They're up by 4. The Bulls have 15
you heard me, though?
with 3 turnovers. So they're not just giving the ball away.
Shout out Quiz.
No, but
another 3-point shot. Oh my God, not Anthony Cole. No way. Sports Center top 10 dunk of the night. What happened? Did they disavow that bucket or no? Did they give him a tech? Yes, I think they gave him a tech for hanging on the rim.
Banged on him.
Wow. Look at Vooch. Vooch, what are you listen? You got 3 Bulls. Vooch, LaVine, and Javonte Green, and you got the smallest man on the court at the time come in and make a thunderous dunk, making a statement in your building.
Good, man.
United Center, you better wake up.
Here we go.
Get these guys out of here.
There we go. The Bulls are starting to heat up. Here we go.
What y'all doing? The Bulls?
Magic.
Play by play.
I want to ask you this real quick, Quiz.
DeMar DeRozan right? with his midi in his hot pocket.
That's who that is, Quiz, right?
Yeah, what's shaking with
shout out Quiz.
What do you think about the Bulls? What do you think about the Bulls being a regular season story?
I mean, you got to go deeper into that. What do you mean?
They're going to be hype. They're like one of them stories that you're going to follow up into the playoffs, and then they're going to be fishing.
DeMar DeRozan again, another midi in his hot pocket.
Huh?
The Bulls will be a story. Hold on, the Bulls will be a story even when they do make the playoffs because, I mean, it's Chicago. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. They're a regular season story. Like they're over exceeding. I mean, it was a bottom tier. What you call them? A bottom dweller, Dex? Cellar dweller.
Cellar dweller.
That's what you call them. I like that word.
Dwellers.
Exactly.
I don't think they're overachieving though.
They're definitely overachieving.
I don't think
they're a 1 seed.
I mean, yeah, they're doing good, but they're not number 1 seed anymore, are they?
Yeah.
They're still number 1 seed?
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan caps it off with a bucket.
Yeah, I mean, as far as them being a number 1 seed, but for people who really watch basketball and
what I mean by overachieving, like, are they really the best team in the East? That's what that makes sense.
We ain't even at the All-Star break right now. So, I mean, 1, 2, I think that they're I mean, if you want to call it overachieving, I mean, that's cool. I don't
Carter Jr. with
them
a
to come
tech
out of the East to go to the finals. I mean, I think they need some playoff experience, and I think that I think they've already kind of shown that they're going to be a quality team that you're going to have to contend with in the East, as long as they, can keep moving in the direction.
I don't even agree with that. I don't even believe that yet. I don't.
Wow, you don't believe that?
Hell no. You
don't have any faith in the Bulls, huh?
No, hell no. I really don't.
They have 2 right now. The Bulls.
They have 2 players.
All-stars.
They have 2 players that don't matter in the playoffs. Their best players are really not.
Listen,
I'm
gonna tell you the reason why.
Anthony with the bucket.
I disagree with you.
Hold on 1 second, Quiz. Let us quiz. We got 20 seconds left. for the play-by-play. DeMar DeRozan with the dribble, he's trying to dribble out the clock, but it's because 4 seconds difference. He goes, he challenges, he kicks it out to Vooch from the corner, and it's no good. Tipped, controlled by the Bulls. Turnover. Zach LaVine shoots. No, halftime.
He missed?
Halftime, guys. Yes, he missed.
But I like that play, though. They was trying to make something happen.
70-63, the Bulls up by 7. Now, go ahead, Quiz. Finish it up.
Who's this? KNC?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to tell you why I disagree with what you just said. Because the NBA is like, it's evolving.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's never the same.
Yeah,
like last year, I remember having a conversation to my pops before it passed. And we were talking about, we were watching the Nets. We were watching the Nets play against the Bucks. And I was telling him about, how good the Bucks team was or whatever. He didn't believe in it. He was telling me about how, all you got to do is put this wall up for
yeah, but that, you got to remember the teams that would have beat him were hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like that was they got the ring on.
You could say that.
No, I know, but that's what I agree with that. Like, they got the ring. There ain't no asterisk with me, but I'm just saying, like, this.
Yeah, but what I'm
everybody
saying is,
back after everybody back now. It's a different ball game now.
Listen,
you know
I'm all of that stuff is cool, but what I'm saying is that the players are evolving. Like Giannis last year was much better. The team was formed. I mean, you got nothing but outside shooters for him. It wasn't as easy just to put a wall up against him, especially with them cooking. Plus, the way he was playing, and now even this year, he's hitting free throws. I mean, people are going to have to start recognizing the fact that, you know what I mean? Like, some of these players are getting better. So, like, what made it work? And also, let's look at the average amount of time it takes in the NBA for any player to become a champion anyway.
I agree with that.
So you can't necessarily say that DeMar DeRozan. I mean, you might feel that way based off his past, but that doesn't mean that he can't get over the hump. That doesn't mean that Zach LaVine, who had nobody there last year, who has help this year, it doesn't mean that these dudes are doomed to be. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying doomed to be. I'm not saying it's not possible, but is it likely? Probably not. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Bulls ain't. They got a couple more years. They need a better player than DeRozan.
Couple more years.
What they got? A couple. Whenever they get a player, whenever their best player becomes better than DeRozan or LaVine, they'll win a championship.
No, I think that what they need.
Quiz, hold on, Quiz. You got to challenge that. Right. You got to challenge that, Quiz.
I was about to.
Okay, yeah.
Lose credibility.
I mean,
don't let KNT get away with that one.
I mean, I don't believe that. I believe.
So you're saying you can win a championship with DeRozan or LaVine as your best player?
Yeah. The thing is, what you need to do to win a championship, though, this is the first part. This is the toughest part for anybody. Is that you have to beat all the other teams that are working on getting better too.
Exactly.
That being the Sixers.
But here's the thing.
That being the Bucks.
There's mad teams that their best players way better than DeRozan and LaVine. Way better.
Yeah, but one player doesn't.
We're talking about way better. Your best player. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Right, when they play the Nets, the top 3 players in that series are on the Nets. You see what I'm saying? When they play against the Bucks, you know what I'm saying? The best player is not DeRozan. When they're playing against the Lakers, the top 3 players, you know what I'm saying? He's a top 3 player. Like, you see what I'm saying?
But
that's what wins championships.
KNT, come on, KNT. You're leaving out something, because if you're going to put it like that, DeMar DeRozan don't come solo. DeMar DeRozan come with a pair.
That's what I'm saying. The other teams come with a pair too, and their pairs way better.
What two players that come as a pair is better than DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine? I'll wait.
I can name a few. You want me to start off with LeBron and AD? We start off right there. We can start off with.
I'm waiting.
First, you gotta get out the East. Stick to the East.
Alternate Harden.
We'll worry about the West later.
They gotta play the West teams. That's what I'm saying.
It's only one. It's Kyrie, James Harden, or Kyrie, Kevin Durant, or Kevin Durant, James Harden. That's the
Klay
only
Thompson
one.
and Steph Curry's better than
Hey, in
that.
the West, dude.
Oh, okay, in the East. But okay, yeah.
There's only one. There's only one duo that's better than him.
Right.
Statistically and eyeball test.
Okay.
Hold
They're
on.
not even there's two teams better than the Bulls in the East.
But the question
that's what
was,
I'm saying, but I'm just talking about better teams, period.
But see, now you're kicking the can down the road.
I'm not kicking the can. I'm just telling you there's multiple situations.
You posed the question, right?
I posed the question. Hold on real quick.
Can they win a championship with DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine?
As the best player?
Yes.
Hell no. Hell.
And Quinn said yes.
I don't
and then I asked you,
name players
better than them. I'll wait.
Exactly. You didn't even say the East. You just said name two players. And I started off with
even
AD.
if you go with the West, say if you go with the West, okay. You got AD and LeBron James, right? And then you got Kevin Durant and Kyrie or whatever combination you want to put with those three as a two.
If you add Kawhi and Paul George, they're better than them too. But if they're healthy,
you can't say well, that's right.
They're way better than them. Like we're not there.
That's the if, right?
I agree with the injury part without them if you're playing. But that we're naming all these people that's better than them, which goes back to my point.
It's only two teams that have a pair that's better than
we didn't name four teams. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson is way better.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Stop capping, bro.
No, they're not.
They're way better than them, fam.
No, the team might be better, but those two is not.
Klay Thompson and Steph Curry is not better than DeRozan.
How can you say that right now?
Because they won 4 championships.
That's why. Come on, K.
Listen,
we're talking about now.
We
ain't talking about
Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Listen, you're going. Listen,
Steph Curry and
Steph Curry
Thompson is not better than DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine right now.
Listen, if they offer me DeRozan LaVine for Steph Curry, I'm taking that deal. Man. Just being honest.
No, I'm riding with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, and I'm gonna tell you why.
You gonna rock with DeMar DeRozan and LaVine?
Well, I was gonna tell you why.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Express myself. The reason why I'm taking Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan is because Klay Thompson's not 100%. Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan is 100%. According to basketball. I mean, everybody have little nicks and knacks here and there. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm going to take a fully healthy, athletic, dynamic, efficiency shooting duel over 1.5. Every time.
Hold on. Listen, let me just hop in here real quick because this is a very simplistic argument, KNC. You're minimizing everything. Let's take a real look. Just because there's only one basketball, period. So Giannis and Chris Middleton, or let's say Giannis and Drew Holiday. I mean, they're defending champs. You can make it like it's only about this one player or two players, but basketball is a team sport. The Suns, you don't think that they have that many people? They were just in the finals. They had Devin Booker and Chris Paul. You're not mentioning any of those dudes. Those dudes just came fresh out the finals. So just because you have two dudes who is great, remember it's a team sport. So I mean, like that's a kind of a simplistic argument is all I'm saying. I mean, I like to break everything down and put it into, Michael Jordan won all these championships. Didn't do it by himself. Kobe never won it. Nobody won a championship by themselves. So let's be real about that. There's no reason why LaVine and DeRozan can't go on to win a championship. But for them to do it, they just got to come out the East. It ain't going to be easy, but they're first for a reason. We can all agree on that, right?
Right. Yeah, okay. After this commercial, we're gonna chop it back up.
What up, y'all? It's your man Freeway Ricky Ross, and you looking at Flight Sports TV. Don't turn that channel.
Now we had a slew of basketball being played tonight, and we could start off with some scores. Pelicans up on Detroit, 101-95. The Bucks are up on the Wizards, 78-73. The Heat are up on the Raptors, 77-74. The Bulls, the game that we are live streaming, are up on the Magic, 70-63. The Minnesota Timberwolves, the surprising surge of the Minnesota Timberwolves, and shout out to Recap Rico for putting our eyes on Minnesota because we basically have wrote them off. They're up on the Nuggets, the current MVP of the league, Joker, 69-51. The Spurs is outdueling the Golden State Warriors down at the Riverwalk, 44-37. And later on, we have a really fine game on TNT. The Brooklyn Nets will travel out west to take on the leading Phoenix Suns. And those are your scores.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you now. What happened?
Yeah. I was going in and out.
Yeah, we at halftime. This is the first day of Black History Month. It's the shortest month of the year. And I just want to put this note right here real quick before you go. The person who designed Washington, D.C., that laid out the blueprint is a black man. And that black man is named Benjamin Banneker.
Which goes back to my point. Right.
Thanks for that, Dex. I went to Howard University, man. So,
wow, are you serious? You went
let's
to
shout out to all the
You went to HU?
HU?
You know what? I got a good friend that went there, Ananda Lewis. You ever heard of Ananda Lewis?
Of course, I heard of Ananda Lewis.
What? You know Ananda?
Yeah, she's fine. She got some fine.
What
she got some fine.
You think about this one? That
I
want to actually.
So I'm not gonna hold you up.
About CP3 and Devin Booker over the Levine and.
Yeah, that's my peeps.
I'm taking.
She's from where A1 is from, San Diego.
Yeah, she is. She has some homegirls from out there that used to be on campus that fine as hell too. If you're homegirls with the Ananda, ask her if she's still in contact with that chick Gillian.
Gillian?
Yeah, this chick named Gillian. This chick named Gillian.
Okay.
She used to rock with.
I definitely hit her up, Gillian. So you know Ananda, man, it's a small world.
You got clout, Dex. Let me find out.
Well, since you know her, I ain't gonna really go into details.
They don't know.
I don't know her like that, but I was in I'm minded in communication, and so at Howard they have their own
right. She was in communication, right? Yeah.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, she's a graduate, right? Yeah, she's a graduate. Yeah.
Yep. AJ from 106 in Park and all of that stuff went to school with us too.
I think Puff went to Howard too, right?
Yes, he did. Like as a Howard, you know what I mean. You know your Howard.
He didn't graduate though. Yeah, he didn't graduate, but yeah, he went. Wow, man, it's a small world. That's crazy.
Thing, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a former student at HBCU, man, they're doing that. I think they're doing the NBA right now. I'm impressed with them. They're doing a big push with supporting the HBCUs right now. So I'm glad.
I think the NFL also as well. Changing. Yeah, I think the NFL is moving in that direction.
Isn't it crazy though?
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean. Like there's all of these black schools.
Full circle. It's full circle.
Yeah, and like if the kids was going to these schools instead of running out and going to Duke and stuff like that, they'd be in trouble.
But that's how it used to be. Remember, it used to be the NBA was getting players out of the HBCU schools, and the NFL was doing the same thing. You know what I mean? In the early days, most of your early Hall of Famers came out of the HBCUs, and now it's becoming full circle all over again. That's crazy.
Man, that just made me think of something. In fact, I was gonna hit Flight up, man. Dex, I gotta get a meeting with you one day off the record.
Okay.
We gotta connect.
But where you at, Quiz?
I'm down in Florida right now. I'm on
that's right. You told me that.
Campus. Yeah. I'm down here, but with the
Gators.
Gators.
You're in Tampa then. I mean, no. That's Orlando. Orlando.
Yeah, this is Gainesville. Yeah, but it's in the same area basically.
Yeah, Gainesville.
Central Florida.
Central Florida. Yeah, Central Florida.
Yeah. You guys.
Tampa is Southern Florida, right? Gators? Tampa. That's Southern Florida. Tampa.
No. Tampa's not Southern.
No, it's like Central, right?
Tampa is Central Florida.
No. Listen, hold on. What I'm saying.
But Tampa's West Florida.
The University of South Florida, is that in Tampa?
No.
That's not in Tampa. They green?
No. Tampa is
Tampa has a university right there. I know, but they have a university.
Tampa does have a school over there. I don't know what the school is called. but it's not.
You sure it's not the University of South Florida?
No, I mean,
USF?
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
not USF?
maybe
I think so.
maybe by name only.
I
The
have to look
schools up
that up.
here are
Yeah, because they green.
They have what's this other? They have another small school over
here. Let me
here.
look that up real quick.
But
USF.
the biggest schools out here in Florida are, of course, University of Florida, which is Gainesville. You have,
no,
Florida
you know what?
State.
I think that is Miami. I think USF is in Miami.
Right.
No, Tampa.
Florida
No, Tampa.
State.
No, I'm right.
Florida State is Tallahassee. And
no,
U
I'm
of
right.
M is,
Listen,
South Florida.
Quiz. University of South Florida, Tampa, Florida. Because I remember I used to go to Tampa a lot. I had a homeboy named Red was there, right? And then I had another homeboy. He had a big mechanic shop, right? He used to do auto work, and he was a cold slickster with the insurance scam. His name was Selwyn. He was from Trinidad. He was from Trinidad. He was Trini. And my boy Big Red, he was just, he's just in the streets with it. And I used to go down there and visit him and things of that nature. And we used to, work on insurance stuff, all kind of little shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and I used to remember going by that school all the time. Because I used to say, tell him, I said, I thought University of South Florida was in Miami. And it's in Tampa.
That's weird. Maybe it's part of South Tampa because Tampa's a big city, but that's not South Florida.
I know it's central, yeah.
Like
that's over there by
That's like 4 hours to get down to Miami, West Palm Beach, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. That's South Florida.
But the Florida Marlins, no, that's the Devil Rays used to play in St. Petersburg, right?
Yeah, St. Pete. Now St. Pete isn't.
They don't even have them no more, huh? The Devil Rays don't even exist anymore, right? They default.
I don't even know. I stopped following baseball years ago.
Chicago is back on, and a big slam.
63-72.
63-72. Green with the tip dunk made. An assist by Dosunmu. Ayo Dosunmu have 8 assists already.
Yes, sir.
And it's just barely starting the third quarter. So the Bulls is moving that ball around.
He's going to be something. I like Dosunmu.
Yeah, we were just talking about Ayo was a problem.
My iPad froze again. I don't know why.
And in other news, I'm actually watching this Bucks Wizards game. The Wizards are coming back. Kuzma is starting to really look all right.
Show himself.
For real. Kuz has grown so much since the Lakers. He's actually showing leadership out here. Like they got him mic'd up. I
don't know where you at, but I'm at 10 minutes and 2 seconds. 66-72.
I'm at 9 minutes and 58.
Okay, yeah, we together. So here come Ayo Dosunmu. He's being challenged by Anthony Cole. Kicks it out to Vooch. Back over to DeRozan. He's trying to get into his hot pocket, but he passed it off to Vooch with an assist. DeRozan has 4 assists tonight. Vooch has 10 points. 74-68. Ayo Dosunmu back with the ball. He looks, he hesitates. He passes it off, and it is a turnover. And now DeMar DeRozan is forced to foul. They might be trying to challenge and see if it was a clear away foul, but I don't think so. I think it's just going to be a foul, and Orlando will have the ball. Orlando is down by 6. They stand under that number. That's what I noticed. Orlando is staying under that number. Here is Anthony Cole being guarded by Ayo Dosunmu. Picked by Wendell Carter Jr., recovered by Vooch. He misses an air ball, and there's another foul on the floor, and it looks like it'll be Ayo Dosunmu will be called for that foul. Now, Wendell Carter Jr. is smiling. At first, he was angry with the refs. Now he's smiling. What a mixture bag of emotions.
Facts.
Here come Wagner. Uh-oh. A foul, another foul. The Bulls done committed 2 cheap fouls, and Orlando hasn't yet taken a shot.
That's why they're 11-40.
The Bulls is going to be terrible. It's going to be a problem if the Bulls keep stacking up these fouls so quick and so often.
Oh, the one thing about the Magic is they have a gutsy team, so you can't underestimate them.
Cole misses a 3, rebound, Javonte Green. Zach LaVine bringing the ball up. He kicks it out to Javonte Green as he cuts, slash, and he missed. Rebound, Vooch, but it looks like it's a foul on the play. And looks like the foul is on Mo Bamba. He doesn't look pleased about the call, but he's going to have to accept it. And his number is called, number 5, for the foul. Javonte Green will go shoot 2. He's a fairly good free throw shooter. He makes the first one, all draws. He will get a second attempt. Orlando's trying to make a cheap huddle, but the referee's not going for that. He gives the ball back to Javonte Green. He dribbles, he spins, look up, shoots, and all draws again. And I'm saying draws because it's Black History Month. Normally I'll say panties. The referee. Wendell Carter with the ball at the top of the key. He looks to challenge Vooch. Vooch recovers well. A turnover. Nope. The rookie gets it. The rookie passes back out wide open. Suggs. And it's a bucket. Will they count it? Will they count that bucket? Let's see. They haven't changed the score just yet. 76-68. Third quarter, 8 minutes and 35 seconds left. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Orlando with the ball. Suggs, he looks, he challenged. Suggs is hurt. Suggs is down. And Wendell Carter Jr. make the shot. Suggs got that's a growing. That looks like a growing injury right there. Because the way he did the split. Oh, nice slam by Zach LaVine. No, Suggs looked like he's holding up. But that looks like that could be maybe a stress in the groin, because he got up grimacing. Suggs with the 3. Yes, Suggs hit the 3. Orlando down by 5. They will not go away. They just like little bugs, just pests. DeMar DeRozan kicks out to Green. Green with the 3. No. Rebound Cole. He takes it. He drives, being trailed by Vooch. And they give it to the rookie, Wagner, and he gives it back up. Here come Cole. Here come Carter. He challenged Vooch, and it's a strip. Chicago with the good defense. Oh, DeMar got ripped by Suggs. He saves it. He gives it up for a nice dunk. And my goodness, it's a freaking 3-point ball game. And Billy Donovan is livid.
Wow.
He cannot stand what he's looking at right now. This is not what the odd makers predicted. These little gnats, the Orlando Magic, is hanging tough with the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference when the Magic is the lowly last place team in the Eastern Conference. What a contradiction.
Underestimate those Magic.
I know Foreign, wherever you at, Foreign, I know you are happy at what you're looking at tonight.
It's Orlando Magic.
Fellas, I'm gonna hop back on here in a minute. I have something I need to take care of real quick, but I'm gonna hop back on.
Shout out
yes,
Quiz.
sir, Quiz. We appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you guys too.
Facts. My phone sent Ayo with 8 assists, but only 5 points. He's playing silent. Yeah, we was just talking about Ayo, man. Ayo's the truth.
Ayo Dosunmu definitely is playing good basketball. And according to NBA.com, Ayo Dosunmu has surged up on the rookie ladder, and he had cracked the top 10 for the first time this season. So we should expect a lot of good ball coming from Ayo. And when the starters do come back, he will be poised and paced to carry the torch when the starters go out for break and rest, and Chicago may not miss a beat. Right now, Ayo Dosunmu is number 8 on the Kia rookie ladder. He's right above Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs is number 9. And he's right below Chris Duarte, who is number 7. So Ayo Dosunmu is opening up the eyes of Bulls Nation and those around the NBA. So the better he played, the more expectation will be laid on the young man. And I think he's mature enough to handle any type of skepticism or criticism or praise that may come his way.
Right. This is a close game down.
78-75, Chicago Bulls on top. They maintain the lead basically throughout this game. But they just cannot run away. They cannot get that run they need to put this game out of reach and cold cock the Orlando Magic. They're hanging around like little gnats, and it's irritating to a giant. Bulls inbound the ball. Ayo Dosunmu being harassed by Anthony Cole. Nice, legitimate defense from Cole. Good footwork. They give it into Vooch. He's being guarded by Wendell Carter. Vooch with the turnaround, and it scores. The nice little turnaround, soft touch off the backboard for Vooch. Give the Chicago Bulls a little cushion, a 5-point lead with 6 minutes and 55 seconds left to go. Orlando with the ball, 11 seconds on the shot clock as they look to counter what just happened. Suggs with the three? No. Rebound, Brown, excuse me. Ayo Dosunmu at the top of the key. Zach LaVine. We haven't seen much from DeMar DeRozan lately.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Vooch with a really ugly shot. It was so ugly, it caromed off the rim so hard, and DeMar DeRozan hits the three. Look, we bring up his name, and he hits a three. So the Bulls stretch the lead out to 8, something that they need. Here is Carter Jr. and a three from the corner. Oh, my God, Mo Bamba again. Will somebody guard that man, please? The Bulls is losing cushion. It's only a 5-point lead. Now here comes Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
And no foul on Wendell Carter Jr.
Two shots with Zach.
Or if it Suggs. Yep, Wendell Carter Jr. Suggs was not involved in that play. It looks like he bailed him out because Zach was shooting a wild shot. He hit the side of the backboard, but he was fouled in the commission of a shot. Zach LaVine has 19 points. He's 6 for 13 from the field. Make it 20. 84-78, Chicago Bulls up by 6. 5 minutes, 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here come the sub. DeMar DeRozan goes out after hitting that magnificent three-pointer from a scramble play off of Vooch. Horrible shot that came hard off the rim. Zach LaVine hits the second free throws. He has 21. I think it's a game high for tonight. Here comes Anthony with the acrobatic shot, and he's fouled by Dosunmu. So Anthony will go to the line to shoot 2 to counter what Zach LaVine just did on the other end of the court. That was a really shifty move from Cole Anthony, bringing the ball all the way around to his left hand. Cole Anthony with 10 points. He makes the first free throw. As he resets for the second, the referee gives him the ball. He sets his feet. He spins, no dribble, shoots, and it draws.
Shit, I got Cole Anthony at the line. You ahead of me?
Yes. Dosunmu got the ball right now.
Yeah, I see it right now.
He dribbled into Zach LaVine. He pulls up from a long three. Ooh, nice shot, Zach LaVine. Yep. He hits a long three-pointer right in the face of Anthony Cole. Cole couldn't do anything. He's only 6'2". Oh, Cole brings it back. Cole brings it back for 3. 88-83. Chicago Bulls. Coby White with the ball. Third quarter, 5 minutes, 15 seconds left. Here comes Zach. 13 seconds on the shot clock. He shoot. He misses. Wendell Carter with the rebound. Cole sprints down the court. He gives it to the rookie. The rookie looks. He surveys. He crosses over. He looks again, spins, shoots. Oh, my God. Look at this rookie. I'm telling you right now, this guy is amazing. You're looking at something right here, a growth and development of Franz Wagner. Here comes Vooch. Vooch looking. He gives it out to Dosunmu, and he cash money. Chicago Bulls cash money 3-point shot by Ayo Dosunmu, who had played a solid game thus far. So can the Orlando Magic answer? And no, a turnover. Wendell Carter could not handle that pass. And here comes Chicago. Nice ball movement from the Chicago Bulls. I'm very impressed. Here come Vooch. Yes, Vooch, all money. Chicago Bulls is looking nice right now. But there's no timeout. Orlando feel that they can withstand the barrage that's going on. Now there's a timeout on the court. It's a foul. Actually, it's a foul. The rookie got fouled. Another gratuitous foul by Troy Brown Jr. Unnecessary. And to some, it could be egregious. So here is Franz Wagner at the line. I have yet to see his brother in the game today. He spins, he shoots, and he misses. He missed the shot. The score remains 93-85, third quarter, 4 minutes, 5 seconds left. Javonte Green is checking in. Troy Brown Jr. checks out after making that asinine foul.
Crazy.
He makes the second shot, so he makes 1 out of 2.
86,
and they
93.
cut into the league. Here comes Zach LaVine. He's looking. Coby White dribbles. He gives it back to Vooch, back to Coby White, back to Vooch with the pick and roll, and it's cash money again. Vooch is looking outstanding tonight. His defense is questionable, but his offensive game is here. Here come Cole. He kicks it out to the corner, and nope, miss. Oh, a steal from Cole. Cole pulls up. Oh, my God. Cole pulls up after the steal and cash money, a 3-point shot, keeping the Orlando Magic in this game. The game looked like it was getting out of hand. Cole, 17 points, 8 points in this quarter.
Damn. 3 minutes and 13 to go.
Coby White, yes. Coby White with the little floater.
Mixing it up. Even adding
Here
that
they go.
Game.
Orlando's down by 8. Can they answer? Orlando, oh, wide open. The Bulls went to sleep. Wide open pass underneath to Oki. You cannot have that type of mental errors, not at this junction of the game. Right when you was about ready to have that knockout blow, you go to sleep, and they get a wide open uncontested bucket. Turnover Bulls. Here come Orlando. Oh, Cole got a little too saucy and threw the ball away and missed on an opportunity to cut into this lead. Right now, it's a 6-point lead. Chicago Bulls 97, Orlando Magic 91, 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and it's a break in the action. Flight, what are we witnessing right now?
Man, it's wild, man. Like I said, they're letting these guys hang around. So they just got to close this game out, man. It's going to be a big fourth quarter, but I still got the Bulls taking this game. I like what I'm seeing from Cole Anthony, though. He's flashing that star power we was talking about before the show. You know, do they have that guy on this roster? I'm not saying he's going to be, you know, the next guy or whatever, but he's one piece, you know. If somehow their record, it is what it is, imagine they get the number 1 overall pick. You know, that's going to do wonders for them. But I like what I'm seeing, man.
Cole Anthony is fighting, yes. Cole Anthony definitely brought his boxing gloves tonight, and he is swinging. And you know what happens when you are in that boxing ring and you swing, all you have to do is land that one punch.
Right.
So the Bulls have yet to land their punch. They've been jabbing, and the Orlando Magic has been countering, and it just seemed like the Orlando Magic is playing from a catch-up position all night, while the Bulls is trying to stave off an embarrassing loss by being up by 6 points, and DeMar DeRozan seemed like he cooled off a little bit. Did you notice that about DeMar DeRozan?
I did notice that. He's definitely shooting the three ball a whole lot this game. But it is what it is. Let's see what happens with these Chicago Bulls. Well, you think he's tailed off? Well, let me see where he's at right now. I don't have his stats right in front of me.
Well, it looks like they put his elbow in the ice bucket because he made that one 3-pointer and then he went to the bench. And hopefully that things is okay with DeMar.
Oh, DeRozan got 23.
Yes, he did all that in the first half.
Yeah. They got 7 rebounds, 4 assists. I mean, like I said, it's a long game, man. We got another quarter to go.
Chicago Bulls got some substitution flight. They took out Vuce and replaced him by Cook. So we will see what type of adjustment this is. I mean, just look at this egregious defense by Chicago Bulls. Javonte Green just sitting there. He did not react properly because he's ball watching. And gave Orlando Magic a easy bucket. Caruso over there talking to Zach LaVine. Ayo Dosunmu is on the bench. Zach LaVine is on the bench. So this is a crucial time for the Chicago Bulls. You got Coby White. You got Troy Brown Jr. You got DeMar DeRozan, and you got Cook. So we'll see what this lineup entails for the Bulls. If they can expand the lead.
You think they could close?
Coby White with the miss.
You think they can close this quarter out strong with this lineup on the floor?
Well, that's what we're going to witness. Oh, my God. Nope. Another 3-point shot by the Orlando Magic. The Bulls just seem like they just surrendering their defense, hoping that the Orlando Magic just missed their shots. Here come DeMar. 4th shot. Turnover, DeMar. Here come Orlando. These youngsters. Oh, they kick it back out with a 3. No. Rebound, DeMar. They escape.
Shut out.
97-94.
I seen that game too.
Wait a minute. What just happened? That was kind of crazy.
B.I. just got thrown out the game. What happened? I see your Pelicans. It's 94-97. 131 in the third.
Oh, he got pushed.
Oh, man, he flapped.
Well, it looked at worse from a different camera angle.
Oh, wow. See, that shit got he need to get a fine for that. They need to bring fines back for that.
Cooks make the first out of 2 free throws and expand on the Chicago Bulls lead 98-94. Third quarter, 1 minute, 31 seconds left. And a rebound from O'Kee, who got his 300th rebound. That was his 300th rebound for his career for the Orlando Magic. And now they're on the attack. Here come old man Ross. Kicks it out to the corner. No. And a rebound from Cook. Here come Coby White with the ball as he surveys the floor and looks to attack. And here come Coby White to the rocket. Yes. Coby White dribble drive scores on the layup. The lane was parted like the Red Sea. Here's Orlando. Here they come. Here goes the rookie. He looking. He kicks it back out to Suggs. And Suggs, nope. No rebound. And there's a foul. A loose ball foul on Franz Wagner, Troy Brown Jr. And it looks like he will be going to shoot 2 because Orlando is in the bonus.
94-100.
Orlando down by 6 with 42.4 seconds left. And Chicago has an opportunity to increase their lead without taking any time off the clock and other players exerting any energy. Miss. Troy Brown missed the first of 2. Referee holds the ball, looks, gives it back to him. He dribbles, looks up, no spin, shoots, makes the second. So he made 1 out of 2. Chicago increased the lead by 1, and they up by 7 with 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Here comes Orlando. Ball movement, shot up and no good. Rebounded by Cook. Here comes DeMar DeRozan. There's a shot clock difference of 7 seconds. And DeMar's patting the ball at the logo, being challenged by Harris or Uke.
Yeah.
DeMar shoots up. Yes. DeMar makes his midi. DeMar got it to his hot pocket. He pulls up into the face of the defender as he was being challenged. He's shooting and he makes it.
Shot.
Rebound off, and Troy Brown Jr. collects the rebound. And that is it for the third quarter. Chicago goes into the fourth quarter with a 9-point lead. And now they are covering the number. And let's see if they can hold up in the fourth quarter. Now, this is where separates the boys from the men. If you're going to be a man of valor, these are the situations that you have to come out on top with. What you think, Flight?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what's the money line? Because I see you good with
8.5.
Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna be monitoring that all night. This fourth quarter can go down to the wire, in my opinion. But if the Bulls are what we say, they need to pull away with this game. It's money time now. Also, we have to remember, Bulls Nation, this on a positive note. In the last 11 games, Chicago Bulls is 8-3 ATS. In the last 11 games, the Chicago Bulls are 8-3 on the ATS. And ATS is against the spread. So if you put money on the Chicago Bulls for these last 11 games, you won 8 of 11 of these games. That's big. And that's big time. Not encouraging you, but I'm just saying, if you put $1,000 on every game for these last 11 games, you $8,000 up. That's all I can say. Yeah, that's a lot of bread. Shout out A1. Yeah, this is gonna be a good fourth quarter, man.
We're gonna come back. Yeah, we're gonna come back with more Bulls basketball live stream, Flight Sports TV, the hottest shit in the streets. You ain't gonna get it nowhere else like this.
This is Holly Heat of the Hot Seat with Holly Heat, and this is Flight Sports TV.
Shout out A Weezy. Yeah, man. DeRozan, you said that he was cooling off, and I'm starting to notice it now. Like you said, all the damage was done. After you said that, I wasn't really monitoring it because the Bulls were up. But now that you notice that, I do see a cool off. Let's see what happens in this fourth quarter. Levine is right on his heels with 24 points. So, I don't see a way how Orlando might catch them. Cole 17, Wagner, Carter with 19.
So we have the All-Star heating up. A lot of players is trying to get their All-Star game ready. They're trying to get some more sponsors, and they need the eyes on them. So these games are tuned up for the All-Star, especially for the starters. Here we go. The start of the fourth quarter, Orlando Magic will have the ball first. They're being challenged by the Bulls. You got Matt Thomas, you got Coby White, you got Cook, and you got DeRozan, and you got Troy Brown Jr. Orlando misses the first shot of the fourth quarter. Coby White with the ball. He brings it past half court. He switches sides with DeMar DeRozan.
That could have been an one.
He's not looking for DeMar DeRozan, and Coby White scores all by himself. See, Coby White is doing that ISO ball too now.
Yeah, he's not just shooting threes either.
Right, yeah, he's taking to the rack.
Yeah.
So that's a nice shot by Coby White, and the Bulls expand the lead to 11. Way off from Orlando Magic, and this could be a knockout blow. Oh, my God, the Bulls turned the ball over. I was getting ready to say this could be a knockout blow if the Bulls was to hit a three-pointer, but they turned the ball over. And the ball will go back to Orlando, or did they call a foul?
Shit, we're about to find out. What should they get back to the Bulls?
Yeah, it was a foul on the play. One referee called a turnover. Another referee superseded him and called a foul because we know fouls supersede turnovers.
Facts.
There's another break in the action. What happened here? Was it another loose ball foul? Maybe so. or was it a reset of the clock? 16 seconds left to shoot. DeMar DeRozan with the ball, 10 seconds, and DeMar is heating back up again. So the Bulls is up by 13. They're trying to knock the brains out of the spunk of the Orlando Magic, and we will see if the Bulls can deliver that death blow that they really, really needs. And DeMar, listen, DeMar is hitting some real difficult shots. The Orlando Magic is challenging these shots. Turnover, Orlando Magic, ball back to the Bulls. An errant pass by the old head, Terrence Ross. One of 3 remaining players originally drafted by the now defunct Seattle Supersonics. Oh, block shot. DeMar got a shot block. Here come Orlando. Can they make good of this? And it's a foul on Troy Brown. Yes, they give fouls on Troy Brown. So Orlando will shoot 2, and they were trying to get some points without the clock, without losing time on the clock. And this is the worst thing that you can do if you're a Bulls, is to allow a team to score and make points without taking any time off the clock. But listen, that's difficult because you got to play defense. You just can't let these people shoot. And in the process of playing defense, sometimes you get some body contact. So on a good note, Orlando missed that free throw, the first of 2, and he will shoot his second shot. Harris has not really been much of anything tonight because he's been steadily guarding DeMar, and DeMar just been putting buckets down his throat. Pause.
Right.
He makes the second free throw. Bulls take it out. Coby White brings the ball up, being challenged by Harris. A slight pick. Here come Coby. Here come Coby. Oh, he missed it. And now the Magic get the rebound. They pushing it, and they putting a lot of speed to this game, and they picking up the pace. Cole kicks it out, and it gives it to the rookie, and the rookie kicks it to the corner. Oh, not what we wanted to see as Bulls Nation. He hits the 3-pointer. The game is back to 9.
Comfortable.
It's a 9-point game. That's only 3 threes.
You're right. I think
Coby White needs to stop going one-on-one. Coby, Coby, you're not going to the All-Star, so you just need to stop it. All-Star voting is over.
Oh, yeah, he's doing way too much.
Oh, that's travel. He traveled on that one. Yeah, he's doing way too much. Coby, I think he's going to get taken out the game. I don't know if he's being defiant on purpose or do he really thinks he got something going.
That's wild.
They missed the 3.
DeRozan bringing the ball up.
Timeout. Yeah, they finna get Coby out. That's what it is. They finna get Coby out. Kobe's playing really selfish tonight. I don't know what it is with Coby, but he's playing really selfish. I don't know if something is brewing between him and DeMar DeRozan. So we will see how that that sparring between the two will affect the Bulls going forward in tonight's game. Because Coby refused to give DeMar DeRozan the ball while DeMar DeRozan is hot. And I think Coby really thinks that the All-Star voting is still alive and he has a chance to crack the starting lineup. Shame on you, Coby. You notice anything different about Coby tonight, Flight?
Like I said, he threw up those stupid shots. I don't know. I think maybe since they're playing Orlando, maybe they were a little relaxed. You know, that's what strikes me. The Bulls strike me as a team that, you know, feel like they're like almost like they really need. They are the number 1 seed, but I feel like they got to prove it a little bit more than like if it was the Nets or somebody like that in that spot, or even the Bucks or even Philly. You know, they're like a new team. They were out of the playoffs last season, so I just think they just got to bring it, man. In my opinion.
This is what I noticed about Coby. Coby has a real smooth game when he's playing like off ball and the offense is being fluid, and he gets his rhythm. He seemed like he'd be a real good rhythm player.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm seeing him dribbling the ball a lot like DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine dribbling the ball, it doesn't seem like his game is being fair to him.
He need to be on pin down screens, shit like that.
Yeah, it seemed like he's trying to force it a little bit tonight. That's kind of suspect because these are how people start rumors and, put negative connotations on your name because DeMar DeRozan has got it going on. And you deliberately is not passing the ball to him, and you over dribbling and causing the defense to catch and get their positioning on you because you're not a tall player. And now you have to shoot over these extremely tall arms, and you're looking real sloppy out there, Coby. So you need to get it together. You need to regroup. I'm quite sure Billy done put you on the bench. As Orlando makes their substitution, Wagner goes out and Cole Anthony comes in. I have yet to see who's all out there for the Bulls. No, Coby's still out there. Oh, that must be by design. Coby is still out there being guarded by Cole Anthony. Now, see, this is what I don't. But he did get a ball to DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan missed the shot. Here we go. Challenge, foul. Coby with the foul.
Coby White.
I don't like that. Coby needs to deserve to be on the bench unless that was by design. If that was by design, then that's even more asinine by the coach to allow a player to dribble the ball that many times and take those many difficult shots, and your name is not DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine. So Billy Donovan, I hope that's not you encouraging that type of awful, dirty basketball, because that's something that belongs in the G League.
Well, damn. You don't think you've been hard on Coby?
Harris hit 1 of 2. Harris hit 2 of 2. Now it's a 7-point ball game. Coby dribbling the ball down. Cole Anthony's guarding him. He gets it to DeMar. See, now they getting it to DeMar. So I think the coach talked to Coby. Here come Coby with the pass. And it's a foul. Yes, I think that was a conversation. They called timeout because Coby was getting a little too anxious with that ball to try to put the ball in the bucket. And the coach say, stay within the offense. And now Coby is driving and dishing dimes. And he also passing it to DeMar early in the shot clock. So that is a slight adjustment I've noticed thus far. So maybe Coby was taking it upon himself to be a selfish player.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case.
Thomas is replaced by Green. Zach LaVine comes in and replaced DeMar DeRozan. Cook missed the first free throw. He's shooting for the second. He makes the second free throw, 1 out of 2. So Billy Donovan is sticking with wait a minute, who's out there? Good defense. Yeah, Billy Donovan is sticking with Coby White. So that says something. Maybe there's some type of conversation is being had that we don't know about for Coby White to be more of an ISO player. So now they're going to have 3 ISO players. So instead of them progressing in that area, they are regressing because you already have 2 dominant ISO players. Now you're looking for a third. That's something to make you go, Shout out to Arsenio Hall. Here come Coby White all the way to the rack. He kicks out with the drive, and the 3 is swish. A 3 by Troy Brown Jr. The Bulls up the ante to 11. Cole Anthony with the runner, no. And yes, an and 1. Wendell Carter Jr. gets the and 1. He gets the rebound. Listen, again, there was 3 Bulls around, and Wendell Carter Jr. still came down with the ball. And Vooch is one of the 3. That is despicable. Now, Orlando will shoot to cap off a 3-point conversion. I like how that sounds. 3-point conversion.
We got 100, 108. Well, we're not going 102, 111, pardon me.
It's 103 now.
Yeah.
Orlando's down by 8. Now the Bulls have lost their cover.
Oh, wow.
Orlando is up under the spread. Coby White again.
Again with that BS.
Nice shot by Green, and he gets the and one. So he could avoid all of what Wendell Carter just did on the offensive end if he caps out this 3-point conversion. I like how that sounds. 3-point conversion.
That's some new shit you just made up.
No, I don't think so.
Shout out to Basil talking about his Nuggets. I thought you was a Mavericks fan.
The Nuggets came back because they was getting their head whipped. And Javonte Green missed that 3-point.
Yeah.
That
Hopefully
and
they
one.
don't come back to bite.
Here come the rookie. Oh my God, the rookie just went in there, slid in, and made the shot.
See how
he has 19 on the night.
He just walked in the paint.
Yeah, he got 19 points on the night. Chicago interior defense is awful.
Oh.
Here come Coby with the pass out to Dosunmu. Back to Vuce. Vuce look up, shoot. Nope, short. And the rookie gets the rebound. Here come Cole Anthony. He surveys the floor. He looks and he challenged the landscape. And he goes over Vuce and scores. And it's an and one. Vuce with the foul. Anthony with the layup. And listen, the interior defense stinks tonight. Good gracious. Cole Anthony with 19 points. Substitution for Orlando. Oki goes out. No, Oki comes in. No, Oki goes out, replaced by Suggs. Suggs is back in the game. He was hot in the first half. Cole shoots and he converts the 3-point play. Listen, Orlando's down by 5. This cannot be happening. Fourth quarter, 6 minutes and 50 seconds left. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Vuce shoots. Vuce airballs. Rebound Anthony. Here comes the Orlando Magic. Can they? Oh, the rookie. Oh, my God. No way. No way. The rookie hits the 3 to bring this game back to 2. What is going on with the Bulls? Can the Bulls withstand this barrage of scoring for the Orlando Magic?
It'd be a travesty.
This is a test for the Bulls. Where is your statistical fortitude? Turnover by Zach LaVine.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Here they come. Suggs. Yeah. Oh, it's a tie ball game. It's a tie ball game. Suggs made a layup, making a tie ball game. The Bulls the Bulls has come apart by the seams.
Everybody going over Vuce tonight.
The Bulls have come apart by the seams. Almost another turnover, but it's a foul. Javonte Green got bailed out. He almost got another turnover. And Wendell Carter Jr. gets called for the foul. He got a little aggressive. Bulls are looking absolutely sloppy. It looks like the Orlando Magic is the first place team and the Bulls is a cellar dweller. Free throw is good. The Bulls regain the lead. Substitution. White is out and he's being replaced by DeMar DeRozan. So now the Bulls is bringing in their continuity. Enough of the experiment. And here comes Orlando Magic down by 2. 2 free throws made by Green puts the Bulls up by 2. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Fourth quarter. And here they come. Wendell shoots and he scores. Tie ball game. These Orlando Magic will not go away.
Nah. Yeah, but they only do this against the Bulls.
Well, they done against 9 other teams.
Yeah. Worst team in the East. You would think they're a playoff threat.
Here come Vuce. He kicks it out. Dosunmu, no. Rebound, the rookie. He gives it up to Suggs. And this 2-guard offense by the Orlando Magic, it just the Bulls seem not to adjust well.
It was a bad matchup.
Cole Anthony, he drives, turnover. Wendell Carter Jr. was not ready for that one. And here comes DeMar DeRozan and the Bulls, Dosunmu. And Dosunmu loses the ball, but it goes off of an Orlando Magic. So the Bulls will retain the ball. The score is tied 115-115. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes, 48 seconds left to go. Substitution. Here come White back into the game. 18 seconds on the shot clock. So Billy Donovan has a lot of trust in Coby White, although Coby White is not having his best game. Zach pulls up, shoots, no good. Rebound, Suggs. And now here comes Cole Anthony. He looks, he passes it, he gets the ball back. Dosunmu is guarding hard, like he should. He kicks it back out. Wendell Carter gets it. He challenged Vooch. They pass it out for the 3-point shot. No! Rebound White. The Bulls slow it down. They give the ball back to their rock, which is DeMar DeRozan. As he pats and beats the ball, DeMar DeRozan challenge. He kicks it out to Coby White. He shoots. No! There is a lot of bricking going on. I'm quite sure somebody got a mansion by now.
4 minutes to go in the fourth. Tie game. This thing gonna go to the wire. How you think this gonna play out in your heart?
I'm telling you, that rookie, the man got ice running through his blood veins. He is not afraid of the moment. Here comes Zach, and Zach scores. Zach break a monotonous tie that the Bulls was like 0 for 8 in the last 3 minutes. So that was the first bucket in almost 6 minutes of basketball. Zach LaVine puts the Bull up by 2, 117-115. 3 minutes and 29 seconds left to go. It'll be 21 seconds on the shot clock. Orlando calls a regular timeout. Wow, Flight. This game is getting exciting. It looks like the Bulls is going to run away with it. And all of a sudden, here comes those nagging Nats. What do you think about Orlando and their comeback?
Man, like I said, I think they're playing good. You was talking about that 2-guard lineup. Obviously, they're playing better than their record right now. But like I said, it seems to be a bad matchup between them and the Chicago Bulls. They're putting Vooch in a lot of actions. They're attacking him, so it's problematic. Vooch is he can't protect the rim, because I would just say dudes just going straight over him. They're running into his eyes. They don't give a shit.
It looks like they're attacking Vooch and Coby White. Those look like the weak links on the defense. They're kind of staying away from DeMar and they're staying away from Zach, and they definitely don't want none of Ayo Dosunmu. Every time Ayo Dosunmu gets on Cole Anthony gives up the ball or they set him up for a pick and roll. So that just shows you right there the respect they have for Ayo Dosunmu in his defensive stance. What'd you say about that, Flight?
I mean, I like Ayo Dosunmu. You said what was the particular play that you just said?
That Ayo Dosunmu, it seemed like they're afraid of him because every time that he gets on Cole Anthony and he gets into his grill, Cole Anthony either gives the ball up or Cole Anthony put him in a pick and roll. Yeah. So that just shows they have a lot of respect for Ayo Dosunmu and his defensive stance.
Well, remember Cole Anthony, he's an undersized guard, and Ayo, he looked like he in the weight room a lot, so, he could go straight up with him. Cole Anthony, he's a short guy, but he could get physical too on the court. Listen, I don't know, man. He probably don't want that one-on-one smoke. Ayo, he ready to defend.
Shout out to Goat Mike.
What's good, Goat Mike?
Hey, what's good, everybody? Salute panel chat. Flight, what's good, y'all?
What's good, bro? How you feeling today, man? You all right?
So doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good so far,
Yeah, we up here watching the Bulls Magic game. Things about to wrap up. We got Dex. We're doing play-by-play analysis. We'll get your thoughts on the Bulls and the Magic shortly.
See what happens when the Bulls play some teams. A lot of teams either they get amnesia or they be confabulated because they don't really recognize how inefficient and weak that Vooch is on defense, and they tend to attack the wings instead of attacking the gut and the heart of the Chicago defense, and that is the center position. So that is one of the weakest positions that Chicago has as far as defense wise. And if you can recognize that, and you can rid yourself of amnesia or confabulation, then you have a really good chance to beat the Bulls. That's their Achilles heels, the inside position, where there's a center position. And a lot of times Billy would try to masquerade it by making Vooch a high-pitched scorer and keep him out on the three-point line. But a good coach will see through that masquerade and will challenge Vooch, as we see that Vooch is being highlighted on the TV right now. So I don't know what they're saying. They might be saying something pertaining to him. But yeah, that weakness of the Chicago Bulls is definitely their middle. But Vooch is, he can score, he can rebound, and he'll block a shot or two. But through the course of a game, that is the Chicago Bulls' Achilles heel.
Right. You're right about that, man. Chicago Bulls, they got to close this game out. Oh, damn. I'm pulling down shit up. And my phone did what your tablet did. I'm at 115, 117. Did they inbound yet for you?
Yeah, they inbound, yes. The rookie got the ball. He's dribbling. He's attacking. He's looking. He spins. He puts up something, and it's off. And Vooch get the rebound. Zach LaVine gets the pass from Vooch as they bring the ball up slowly. DeMar DeRozan have it now. He's being guarded by Harris, and Vooch set a pick. And now the rookie's on DeMar DeRozan. The rookie's tall, he's long. DeMar pulls up, and he makes it. DeMar pulls up on the rookie as the rookie put out his outstretched arms, and DeMar put the ball right over there, bounced on the rim about 4 times before it beat up the rim and went in. So here go Coby White. See what I tell you. See, Cole Anthony attacks Coby White, but he will not attack Ayo Dosunmu.
Fool, he missed it too. He just missed it.
Yeah, he missed the shot, and the rebound being corralled by Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine got the ball back. Here come DeRozan with a fast move. Harris is on him. DeRozan looks up. He passes it to the corner. Ayo Dosunmu with the midi. Yes! Ayo Dosunmu.
Good shot.
Chicago Bulls with back-to-back buckets. The lead has been extended to 6, 121 to 115. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, 15 seconds left on the shot clock as the Orlando Magic looks to attack. Jalen Suggs over Vooch. No, he missed the shot. Vooch held his ground. Looks like Chicago's trying to get a control of this game. And if they make this shot here by Dosunmu, yes, he makes it. Yes, and the Bulls will probably pull this one out.
That's it.
124 to 115. 9-point lead for the Bulls. 1 minute, 46 seconds left. And Orlando Magic have a lot of discovering to do in order to get back into this game. That looked like it's been iced. Ayo Dosunmu, the rookie, number 8 on the rookie ladder, looks like he iced this game tonight. Big ups to Ayo Dosunmu. And he gets a big hug from DeMar DeRozan. Like, man, that was a nice shot at a critical time in the juncture of this ball game. But we still have time left. Less than 2 minutes, 1 minute, 46 seconds. So you divide that, you have approximately 3 possessions. So with 3 possessions, you can hit 3 threes, but you're going to need 3 stops. If Chicago happens to get a bucket anytime during this 1 minute and 46 seconds, you might as well kiss it goodbye.
I think it's over with. I think Orlando blew their opportunity. They had a window. They was right in striking distance, and they just blew it.
Actually, the game was tied. 115, and Zach LaVine hit that nice shot. And they took a 2-point lead, and Orlando hasn't scored since. So Chicago have reeled off 3 straight baskets. Orlando has 1 timeout. Chicago has 2. 1 minute, 46 seconds left, as we noted. And the score is still 124, 115. Orlando inbounds the ball. Bad pass, but the rookie dude recovers. He wants the three. Everybody know he wants that three. Uh-oh. Here come the three. Oh, in and out from Jalen Suggs. So this one could be over with. A 9-0 run by Chicago that put this game basically out of reach as the clock is against the Orlando Magic, and the clock has stopped with a foul. This is where you look up at the clock and you start to see the time ticking off faster than it normally does. And you get a little anxious and you overplay. And this is the results. You foul, and now Vooch is at the line. He's not the best of free throw shooters, but he's a quality free throw shooter, especially down the stretch. Let's see what Vooch do. Dribble, spins, look up, he shoots. Cash money. It's a 10-point lead. Chicago is covering the spread. Like I said, in the last 11 games, Chicago is 8-3 against the spread. So that is a very high number. Vooch with the second shot, and he cashed that one too. So Chicago has basically run away with the game in the last 2 minutes. 11-point lead. Here comes Orlando. They can get a backdoor cover. Good block. Oh, they call it no foul. There's no foul. Vooch blocked the shot. No foul. Here comes DeMar DeRozan.
That's it.
Cole Anthony was trying to spoil the spread with a backdoor layup. Dosunmu kicks it out. Oh, turns the ball over.
No, they're bound to mess up.
Come on, Chicago. 126 to 115, 11-point lead. The line is 8.5, and some got it at 9. So if you got it at 9, you locked on the number. Here come the three. No good.
No, Orlando not that kind of team.
Man, this might get locked on the number. Why would they foul? Listen, they not fouling. They're going to lock the number. They locking the number at 9. Oh, no, that's 11. Oh, yeah, Chicago covers. In the last 12 games, Chicago is 9-3 against the spread. That's Chicago covers this spread, and everybody can go home happy. If you put your money on Chicago, congratulations. If you didn't put your money on Chicago, woe is to you.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Oh my! Wait a minute now. Let's see. Will he shoot it? No, he's not going to shoot it. Chicago will cover the spread. It's official. This game is over with. Everybody's taking off their jerseys. They're getting ready to go back into the locker room. This is the Bull 32nd win this season, surpassed the win total from all of last season.
Nah,
did you just hear what I said? The Bulls have surpassed their total wins from all of last season, and it's not even an all-star break.
Yeah, that's wild. I think that's big. That shows you the acquisitions that this team made over the summer is paying dividends right now.
Yes, sir.
That GM, AK, he's put the pieces around. Like I said, these young guys are good. Ayo, things of that nature. Vooch, like I said, I think Vooch is all right. I think he could be almost like the weakest link at times, even though at times he's dominant, at times. He puts up numbers. I mean, I say dominant. He puts up his numbers. You understand? I'm using the wrong words. But Vooch got to definitely step it up defensively. But I think the addition of Patrick Williams at the tail end of the season is going to fix a lot of these issues that they're dealing with in the interior. Because, like I said, dudes is just walking to the paint. It's not even like they going in with reckless abandonment. Like Cole Anthony just walked to the goddamn paint. Like seriously, it's crazy. Nobody respects Vooch. Nobody. It's like it's open season.
It's not they don't respect him. They're not afraid of him. That's the thing.
Yeah, they'll just go right over him.
They can respect you, but if they're not afraid of you, then it doesn't matter.
Slow. They put them in pick and roll situations. These things are going to be problematic in the playoffs because Kyrie Irving, he's just going to continue to attack Vucevic on all of these guards. They're just going to try to put Vooch in pick and roll situations. And I'm telling you, Vooch could be the downfall of this team.
And speaking about Kyrie Irving, That's a nice segue. I said, speaking about Kyrie Irving, that's a nice segue. The Suns are up 23-16 over the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, everybody keep talking about the Nets. Everybody saying that in the chat. No, Booker. They was telling Booker is cooking. I'll go to that game right now.
Okay, let's go to the team leaders and statistics. Let's start with Orlando. Wendell Carter Jr., 24 points. Wendell Carter Jr., 8 rebounds. Cole Anthony, 9 points. What do you think about Wendell Carter Jr. play tonight?
I like Wendell Carter Jr. He's all right. I think this guy, and like I said, it's going to take him some time. Everybody want these dudes to be nice overnight. I think he may be a different version of Vooch, but maybe a better all-around player. But Vooch at the end of the day is an offensive. He do his thing offensively. But I think this guy Wendell Carter got the capability to be a two-way guy. More than Vooch. But I like Wendell. He's got a bright future. He's blossoming in Orlando. He's got the chance to do it.
Yes, he do have a decent ceiling. The only thing I don't like about Wendell Carter Jr. is his motor on nights. Now, it's easy to get up to play the Bulls because they're the Chicago Bulls.
Right,
so it's not hard. But what is your motor is when you're playing the New Orleans Pelicans? What is your motor when you're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves?
Right.
What is your motor when you're playing the Toronto Raptors? Those type of teams of the world. And so Wendell Carter, he's averaging a double-double. He's averaging a baby double-double, 13 points and 10 rebounds, but he's shooting a nice 48% from the field. That can also be increased as well. And a lot of that comes with his motor on some nights and his motor not there on other nights. And the inconsistency what got him released from the Chicago Bulls, and this is why he is an Orlando Magic playing with the worst team in the NBA. Now we go over to the best team in the Eastern Conference with DeMar DeRozan. He had 29 points. Vooch had 13 rebounds. Right. And Ayo Dosunmu, the sensational rookie for the Chicago Bulls, had 9 assists. What do you think about DeMar DeRozan game?
Me, I think DeMar did all right. Like you said, he heated up early. DeMar did his thing. He had a lot of threes. Like I said, I think DeMar's improved the 3-ball. You've seen it at times tonight. But he did slip up a little bit. Like you said, he cooled down. His stats, let me double check what he finished off with. Yeah, 29 points. Like I said, I'm gonna say that he cooled out during the half, but that 10 rebounds, give him credit. He did a little bit of everything. The way this team played tonight, Chicago, you play against a really good team, they're going to knock them off, because they played a little sloppy basketball. But like I said, that team is not whole, so I'm trying to give a little consideration, at the same time. But you're the number 1 seed. There's a lot that come with that.
Flight.
What's good,
One thing we know.
All right, that was good. Flight.
Sure.
It's good, Dex.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Vern? One thing, 2 things we know for certain. One thing we know for sure is that the Chicago Bulls is the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference. And listen, and if you're a Bulls fan, why do I have to keep iterating this to you? That you should be happy, satisfied, elated, ecstatic, full of joy. You have something to celebrate. What is our theme? Flight Sports TV. The theme of Flight Sports TV is 2022 is a year of celebration. Bulls fans, celebrate, man. Come out of the closet. Take that pillow off your head and show your face and let it be known that I'm a Bulls fan and I'm proud. You wear that scarlet and red like none other. That is your night uniform. The Chicago Bulls of the NBA has been knighted. You understand what I'm saying? They have Commissioner Adam Silver has put the sword on the right side, put the sword on the left side, and kissed your forehead. Because out of all what happened last season, you guys only won a damn shame 31 games. Now look at you. It's not even All-Star break, and you 32 games up. And you haven't even lost 20 games yet.
What they doing on that?
I'm telling you, Bulls, stop faking the funk. Stop perpetrating like you ain't a Bulls fan. Get out there, chill. Michael Jordan is not coming through that corridor. Derrick Rose is not coming through that corridor. What you got is what you got. And I'm going to tell you, what you got, it seems like a lot. And whatever problems you think that you're having, be happy. Because how many teams would love to have your problems and be number one in the Eastern Conference, respectively? Come on now, Chicago. Represent, man. You a major hub in United States. They consider Chicago a pillared city.
That's right.
You know what a pillar is, right? Something that holds something up, like a fulcrum. And if you're a pillar city, that means that you are so important. Everything that you do in Chicago helps the country grow and expand. Cheer, clap, come to Fight Sports TV, man. Represent your bullhood. Represent your fandom being the Chicago Bulls.
Shout out to the C-Red Nation, man. The
Bulls
are doing that thing. You know, like
DeMar
I said, they held
DeRozan
it down tonight, Dax.
DeMar DeRozan had a hell of a game. Look, all Chicago Bulls starters have double figures. Every starter. DeMar with 29, Dosunmu 13, Zach LaVine 26, Vuce 18, and Javonte Green 11. Vuce had an 18-13 double-double tonight. Ayo Dosunmu had a 13-9 game tonight, 9 assists. So, and Zach also had 3 blocks. Although we know those blocks were, you know, against smaller people, smaller guards, but still, he got 3 of them. That stopped 6 points, potential 6 points. So, Chicago, listen, I know it wasn't a pretty win. You got it in the last 2 minutes of the ball game because Orlando was keeping it tight and you guys was biting on your fingernails. The Spurs are up 109-97 on the Golden State Warriors, but that happens sometimes. You're going to have these type of ugly wins, but guess what? At the end of the day, it's a what? A win, a W. You in the win column, not in the loss column. Right. So when you come full bloom and your team becomes healthy and it's full circle, just imagine the damage you guys going to do on the league. Cheer, celebrate your roster. Cheer, celebrate the current players that are playing, support them, and then when these other players come back that are natural starters, it's gonna be ugly on the NBA.
Shout out, Ricky.
It's gonna be ugly in that Eastern Conference. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be a lot of bloodshed, and guess what? It's gonna be a lot of beef too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Competitive
a lot of
basketball
threes from Lonzo Ball, cash money.
Competitive NBA is back.
Time. A lot of these corner threes, these dudes are missing. Expect Lonzo Ball to seize those opportunities come playoff time. And I'm not just talking because I have lips. I'm telling you, Lonzo Ball could do it, man. I'm telling you. Put Lonzo Ball in these crucial fourth quarter clutch situations to hit those threes that Coby White is bricking, airballing. You understand, and the list goes on. So I'm just saying. What's good, Quiz? What you saying? What was your point?
No, I'm just excited, man. Competitive basketball is back, man.
Oh, that's a fact.
The East is the East.
Well, listen. If Orlando played like this every night, these guys would be competitive. This game was pretty deceiving from Orlando. They gave Chicago their best punch, but Orlando doesn't exhibit this style of play every single night. They play with a lot of competitiveness tonight. They pretty much was in the game in striking distance, and they just blew that 3 from Ayo, blew the damn doors off the hinges, but they were right there before that 3. So give Ayo credit for pretty much closing the game because it was in striking distance before that 3. So give Orlando credit. They on their way. They on their way. Dex, how long they had this coach? Because I'm not familiar with this coach. You said you know a little bit.
I think this is first year.
Yeah, okay. So he's doing a decent job already. So give this man some time, and let's see what happens.
You got to give Orlando a lot of credit because Orlando, a lot of what's going on with their record, they've had a lot of as bad circumstances as anybody else in the league also. Remember that they was planning on Markelle Fultz. He hasn't even been around at all.
Yeah, he tore his ACL.
Right.
For a minute.
So he's done. You know what I mean? Anthony Cole has been a real big surprise, but he's been injured. He's actually just coming back from an injury himself. Yeah. And they have some talent, but they've been dealing with a lot of injuries.
Bamba.
Yeah, but they do fight though. I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I really, really like Anthony Cole.
Why do y'all keep calling him that? His name is Cole Anthony.
Yeah.
Cole Anthony. I call him Anthony. I call him Anthony Cole. You know what I mean? From his ever since you know his father was a Knick.
I know.
Yeah. So
yeah, his dad was a high school legend, and he's a collegiate legend, NCAA legend.
facts. And he comes with he has that fire. Like I like what I see with Greg Anthony's son and Gary Payton's sons. Those fathers must be very proud of their kids.
Yep. So we had other games tonight. We had the Warriors. They're still in action. 110-102. They're losing to the San Antonio Spurs. The game of the night is the Nets versus the Suns. The Nets are losing 24-30 to the Suns. That's early in the first quarter. Well, late in the first quarter. And then you have the Pelicans, who pulled off a victory against the lowly Detroit Pistons, 111-101. And the Milwaukee Bucks came out in the end and opened up a can of whoop ass on the Washington Wizards, 112-98, 106-110. The Toronto Raptors beat the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat lose again.
Yes,
and
sir.
so they fall a little bit more behind the Bulls, as the game that we live streamed tonight was a fabulous, tough, gritty win against a team that was kicking, crawling, and scratching, trying to make something happen. The Orlando Magic, 126-115. And then the surprise of the night, the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are surging and trending in the right direction.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Recap Rico for waking us up to the Minnesota Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards and his play tonight against the Denver Nuggets, who Basil, I know you don't want to hear this, but Basil Carpenter Jr., I don't know what's going on with these Nuggets. It's taking forever for them to get to 30 wins. Please, somebody find out what's going on with the Nuggets, man. Do they need does it need a culture change? You got the reigning MVP over there, man. You should be playing better than this. You're only 6 games over 500. I know that Devontae Murray is out, but and KPJ is out. But is that the reason why you're such pedestrian this year? Because of those 2 losses? I know that's some power there with those 2 gentlemen. But what's going on? You got the reigning MVP, Joker, make it work. Come on, man. Minnesota Timberwolves, you're losing by 15. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Well, what's good, Uncle Vern? What's good, Quiz? Goat Mike, what's the deal?
What's shaking, Goat Mike? What's shaking, Uncle Vern? I know Uncle Vern got something on there. What you got on my 40, Uncle Vern?
Oh man,
Uncle Vern, you good?
I got no some advice, man.
What's the advice? What's the advice, huh? I need to hear this.
Oh man, look here. Well, the advice is, you know what I'm saying, don't drink that cheap stuff. That cheap stuff is gonna mess your stomach up. So try to drink that expensive stuff. Now, if you waiting on me to help you get that expensive stuff, I got a serious issue with that, because I can't get it to you, my brother. If I can get it to you, I get everything to you. I got more than that for you, but I just got a problem with getting it to you, my brother. So I hope you don't be waiting too long for it. I love you, though.
Appreciate you, Uncle Vern. I was just waiting to hear you say what you got on my 40, like Debo from Friday.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I already know. Particularly, I can't get it to you, though. But if I can get it to you, boy, you got it. I'll tell you, boy. You got it. Because I ain't got cash.
How you feeling about?
I don't even go there.
How you feel about that Bulls win tonight, Uncle Vern?
Yeah. Hey, what's good with you, Flight? What's going on out there? What's going on out there in the YouTube world?
Ain't shit. Wow, what's going on?
Nothing. I saw the show last night. I loved the show last night with all y'all on there, boy. That was nice, man. I liked it, man. It's like that remind me of the old days.
Yeah, the good old days, right? That's almost like how it used to be, right? Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, that's how it used to be, man. You know, a lot of stars have come from Flight Sports TV. You know, there's a lot of guys out there. You know, a lot of guys come on Flight Sports. A lot of stars come on Flight Sports TV. You know, so that's just what it's all about. You know, There's a bunch.
Now
of
you said it
people
right the
connected.
first time. A lot of guys came from sports TV. You said it right the first time. Let's say that again. A lot of stars came from Flight Sports TV. You said it right the first time. You know, don't try to change yourself. Flight Sports TV is the hottest in the streets. The big boss, one of the big bosses out here. We got top-notch people that come here on Flight Sports TV, but there's dudes that did not have not one single bit of a video or a scam or a piece of any available content, and they started on Flight Sports TV. So let's not try to fix up what you said. Now I still see red though today. I'm proud of my Bulls today. My apologies. I came in a little heat right there. I just hate how Flight Sports TV tried to fix himself right there. He said it right the first time. A lot of stars came from Flight Sports TV.
Say it with your chest, homie.
No, I mean, listen.
And it comes from hold on. That didn't come from Flight Sports TV. Let y'all know. It didn't come from Flight Sports TV. That came from Rave. So if you got issues, you could come to Rave about it. That didn't come from Flight Sports TV. He didn't tell me to say that. I'm just putting the disclaimer there. You got an issue with what Rave said, come to Rave. Flight didn't say that. Rave did. You said it right the first time. Niggas didn't have a fucking shit. Get it right. My bad. See red. See red, everybody. I'm proud of my Bulls. My apologies coming in the heat.
So, Ray, when you watch the game tonight, give us your takes. Your good, the bad, and the indifferent.
Man, all I could go with the good. DeMar DeRozan caught him a body today. Caught him a body. Ayo Dosunmu came down a court, crisscross, between the legs, fillet, gave it to DeMar DeRozan on a cut and said, "Oh my God!" Got him a body. Got him a body. That was beautiful. That was the play of the night. I was done after that. That play of the night almost put me to sleep. I got work tomorrow. Actually, it wasn't even Ayo Dosunmu. It was Coby White. I even messed up the wrong names. Coby White came across half court. During the second quarter, Coby White with a crossover tween, gave to Rod Rosen. Rod Rosen caught him a body tonight. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then Matt Thomas hitting threes out of nowhere. He ain't done nothing all year, goddammit. But no, I'm glad. Because I did my research and I said in the beginning of the stream, we can't let a 15th in the Eastern Conference, a team that literally got like 9 wins or whatever wins they have, and go out there and beat the top team in the East. You can't let that happen. Now, is it possible to mess up and lose? Sure, but this team is horrible. They got some talent. Cole Anthony got a little swagger. He got some talent. You know, we got some dudes you can snag. You got Jonathan Isaac on that team you can take. You know, that's cool. But you can't let dudes that's as good as maybe a 6-man at best go out there and whoop your ass. The Chicago Bulls handled it down at the fourth quarter. So shout out to everybody that watched the game. I hope y'all tuned in. We had a great game. Dex, I see y'all all holding it down. Like I said, DeMar DeRozan got himself a body today. A body. I almost the body his body that he got today. I started singing him songs as soon as I seen it. Good God. My bad. My bad if I interrupted the atmosphere.
Nah, you good.
My bad.
C-Red. I mean, C-Red did their thing, you know. It was tight, but they pulled it out. I always been saying all year long, you know what I'm saying? If you're a Bulls fan, you got something to cheer about, man. You got something to celebrate. I mean, you know, listen, and I'm saying this from a distance, and you guys are right there. You've been Bulls fans maybe all your life. So, hey, man, let's put it out there. Even if the Bulls don't win the championship, so what? You still celebrate it all season long.
Yes, sir.
Like Ray said earlier in the stream, a lot of people love to have the Bulls problems right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, what? This is probably
so come out them bushes, alley wishes.
This is the problems they have is literally this. Watch film, come together, and make a decision. And if that decision should say, are we going to play together and win and actually pass the ball to each other, play on rhythm to each other. Let DeMar DeRozan hit some mid-range shots. Let Zach LaVine do some good cuts, some threes. Let Lonzo facilitate. When that talk finally happens, a lot of the issues can be done. I would take that issues versus any other issue that these teams got right now. Like, really. Because, yes, we could talk about how the Bulls need a bigger size to their team. Yes, we could say that maybe the Bulls could add an extra piece. That's cool. But the real truth is, they need to sit and film, look at each other and say, are we going to win this and do this correctly as a team like we're supposed to do? Not know, oh, we played together as a team one game, and then the next game, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine each got 40, and we lose. They need to come together and say, let's do this together as a team. Let's go. Users are strong, what we're used to. We're a fast team. We're an athletic team. We are teams that have Vooch. I haven't seen Vooch in a long time just act like that center that he did in Orlando, where Vooch had no problem passing it to the backdoor pass. He had no problem facilitating the rock in the paint in the post. Okay, DeMar DeRozan, you on the Spurs, you're a facilitator. What's changing now? You can still be a facilitator. You can still score your buckets. Lonzo Ball, you clearly seen he's going to pass it to you. Why can't you pass it back to him? If you put that together, you put your heads together, this is the Chicago Bulls team. Stop the bullshit, come together and say, are we a championship team or fucking not?
I know one thing is that DeMar DeRozan had a really sweet game. He shot 60% from the floor. He shot 66% from the three-point line. He was a plus 15. And on the flip side of that, Coby White didn't have his best game. He shot 33% from the field and dismal 20% from the three-point line. But one thing that Coby White and DeMar DeRozan had in common tonight, which is a plus, is that they both were plus 15 in the plus-minus ratio. And that's the highest on the team.
Good call on that. Dude, that was a good ass game, man.
Now,
good.
Yeah, I was saying that normally the magic number for the Bulls is plus 30 in assists. There was 5 under that. They had 25 assists, and they still squeaked out a win and basically kind of, stretched it out in the last 2 minutes of tonight's game. So them having, like I said, 25 assists, 5 less than the magic number 30, they still won a game. I know this was a bottom feeder. There's not much to hurrah about, there's not no kumbaya moment or anything to that nature, but these are the tough games that they need to win, and they won it decisively because they covered that number. So anybody that had anything on the Bulls tonight to cover that number, they did that. So they made you a plus. Their victory made you a plus. And as I stated before, the Bulls in the last 12 games are 9-3 ATS. That's remarkable. 9-3 ATS against the spread. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, then it doesn't mean anything to you. But when you want to talk that money talk, that's the type of team that you want to put your money on, that you can go 9-3 in the last 11 games, especially at home on the ATS. So just think about that. When you need a little extra cash, you catch the Bulls at a home game, lay a little something on them, man. You might double up. You know what I'm saying? You might double that thing up.
They might double it out.
Yeah. So Minnesota's another team right now that's getting you big money. You know, because Minnesota be having some astronomical spreads that they're covering, and if you take them against the money line, they plus north of 500 every time. So now, since the watchful eye is on Minnesota, maybe that number will come down, and maybe hopefully they can keep that trending going. Because remember, Houston had that same situation where Houston won 9 straight games, and those 9 straight games they won, there was an underdog in every game, and they haven't done nothing like that since. So a lot of times you got to catch these teams while they're on the run. You got to pay attention. You got to get in there, get the research, find out who's in, who's out, and hopefully you can get a 5 or 6 game run, like with the Bulls. You know, with me and the Hornets. You know, early on when I was putting it down with the Hornets. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you get some extra money. You know what I mean? If you're into that, but you got to be able to be disciplined about it. You can't just be addictive to it, because then it could come on the bad side. So whatever I lay is something I can lose. I never lay anything that I can't lose. I can't come back and say, you know what, Chase Bank, I don't have my mortgage this month because I was up in Vegas at the casino. You follow what I'm saying?
Bro.
They ain't trying to hear that. So whatever extra I have, I can say, you know what, I don't have anything to do. I've already saved what I'm going to save. I'm going to take this little 1,500 or this little 2,500, and I'm just going to spread it out and see what I can get out of it. Sometimes I win, sometimes I don't. But when I win, it covers for when I don't. I'm telling you right now. So it's a good thing if you know what you're doing with it. So I'm not encouraging you to do anything that you normally don't do. Stay within your rhythm, stay within your cycle, stay within your tendencies. But I'm just telling you what, because I've been doing this since I was young. I should do it with horse racing. As soon as I turned 21, I went to a horse racing event and won $7,500, and I never looked back since.
Well, you've been gambling ever since.
Even on the dice on the corner, you know what I'm saying? People would tell you, I used to break them dice games up. They be like, man, here come Dex. Here come Point Dexter.
Man, it's like that, man. I've been on Fight Sports too and never looked back.
I got in trouble a few times, you know what I'm saying? Somebody jumped up and talking about, I ain't gonna say their name, but somebody, who's a blood, this gang member's blood, was like, I know y'all ain't finna let that nigga leave with that money. I know y'all ain't finna let nobody leave with that money. I was like, check this out, man. Don't get nobody shot over here, dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't pump nobody up like that. And then somebody talking about, man, chill out, man. That's Dex, man. If you can't lose it, then don't fuck with him. Because everybody know when Dex come, you know what I'm saying? He gonna bust up the crap. He gonna bust up the dice game. And that's true. So that's a little legend that I have even in my own city. I come through busting up dice games, things of that nature. I would just happen to be real lucky with the dice. I don't know how you say it or how you do it. I just roll it and call it. You know what I'm saying? Point seen, money gone. So
right. Hey Rico, let me know in the chat if you hear me, Rico. Oh yeah, my bad. Facts.
The Warriors are up 117 to 114. 1 minute, 42 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. They have came back. They trailed most of the night, and somehow they summoned within their own gut to outplay the Spurs in this last 5 minutes of this ball game. So the Warriors are up 117, 114. The Nets are down currently 47 to 40 to the Suns. The Suns is the first 40-game winner this year. Congratulations to them. A lot of people have written them off, talking about their season was happen chance. It was lucky, and they probably never do it again. But let me remind you, the Phoenix Suns are 40-9. They're the first 40-game winner so far this year. The Nets have yet to crack that 30-win mark, and they're trying to fight it out with the Suns. But right now, the Suns have the early lead in the midway of the second quarter, 51 to 48. They're up by 8 points.
Hey Rico, I just need a confirmation. You remember my take? I said I'll be here when there's one viewer.
Well, yeah, my dog,
Winners,
y'all
million viewers.
have to keep going through. I was trying to take that shit out, but I couldn't do it. No, we don't need you don't need to do all that shit, man.
Are you good? I know. I was talking Rico. My bad. Need confirmation.
Yeah, man. Shout out Rico. Shout out CWE. Let's look ahead at the schedule. Don't the Hornets got the Celtics tomorrow? Let's look ahead to that. Who you got in that game, Dax?
Well, just by looking at it right now, if I was just to go with any summation on that, with like a minor synopsis, the Hornets definitely been having the Celtics number, but the Celtics always get up under that spread. Every time the Hornets come in as a favorite, especially on the road, you know what I'm saying? That's a tough call for the Hornets to cover such a game, because listen, in the TD Garden, the Celtics are a very difficult team to beat. They're not the same Celtics that be on the road. So when you put all that talent that the Celtics have versus the Hornet, who's basically have, they okay, you know what I mean? But they not nothing that you're gonna write home to mama about. You feel me? So I'm kind of leaning towards the Celtics, but that could change by tomorrow, depending on the injury line and how the spread is moving up and down. But right now, and as it stands, Boston coming in as a 3.5 point favorite. So, and we know in the latest Celtics and Hornets, I guess that's from Caesar. Caesar got it at 3.5, and the over and under is at 219. So you might better off playing over and under than probably picking a team, because it seems like these teams are going to let loose. They're not playing too much defense when they play against each other. And if you take the money line, the Charlotte is plus 25, but the money line for the Boston Celtics is minus 145. So Boston kind of like struggles in the first half of its games against New Orleans on that Monday, but they was able to erase an 18-point deficit at half. So, and eventually they won. They beat the Hornets, right? That last game, and the Hornets was up by 18 at one point. So the Celtics and their point guard Dennis Schroeder, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, those guys can come in and spank you. And now they're having a game at home, whereas that last game I think was in Charlotte.
Right.
I think the Celtics can actually cover that spread. Now, who's playing? I don't know just yet. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that ends up, because Charlotte lost to Orlando, right?
Right.
And then they beat New York. That game, I think LaMelo got that triple double. They beat New York. And then what was that other game they played? Didn't they play another game?
What team again?
The Hornets. Did they play anybody besides the Celtics?
What you mean? They played a whole bunch of teams. What do you mean?
No, I'm talking about in that little span last week. In that little span.
Trying to think. Trying to think what the hell it was. I mean, it ain't hard to find out how to go. I got you. I know who they played last week. I look right here on the goddamn videos. These guys played. They had a game against the Toronto Raptors.
Right, the Toronto. That's who it was. The Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They played the Celtics too.
Right. The Celtics came back and won, right? Remember, they came back and won.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, and then you reminded me.
Yeah, they was down by 18. They came back and won. But the one I'm talking about is the Toronto Raptors. When they played the Toronto Raptors, that was a hard fought game. And that game right there might could have tired some Hornets out. So we'll see how that plays out, because the Hornets are kind of frail. If you ever notice that?
No. Kind of
Hornets
frail.
kind of frail, yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
So actually, the number have increased on some lines. When you look at the Hornets, they come in at 28 and 23, right?
Right.
The Hornets have a winning record. Remember, I was telling you about that. The Hornets have a winning record against the spread, ATS. They're 30 and 21, so they 9 games above the spread. Now, the Boston Celtics come in at 27 and 25, and they're 25 and 26, a -1 against the spread.
Right.
So if you bet money on Boston this year, you're getting your head peeled. Boston ain't doing nothing for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the Charlotte comes in at a +4.5, Boston -5.5, and the over and under has yet to be determined just yet. So I'm looking at the Edge Finder, and I'm looking at the odds, and I'm looking at upcoming events. So when you actually look at that, right, you start to see the breakdown. They give you breakdown on every statistical category imaginable, because these are the things you need to gather that information in order for you to lay down what you're going to lay down on these games and feel comfortable about it, because you got all the information you need. So we got Gordon Hayward might be out because of conditioning. They basically ruling him definitely out. So that there's no timetable for his return. We believe Kelly Oubre is upgraded to probable because he kind of twisted his ankle again. So he's probable, and probable is less than 50-50. Questionable is 50-50. Probable is more like 40-60. But most likely he probably play, because this is a much needed win for the Hornets. Jalen McDaniel, his ankle is downgraded to out versus Wednesday, so he won't be playing. So you got 2 for sure outs, was Gordon Hayward and Jalen McDaniels. And like I said in that Raptors game, how Gordon Hayward represent a rock. You follow what I'm saying? He represent a stability. He represent the calming of the storm. He represent Moses splitting the Red Sea. Regardless of how we look at Gordon Hayward, if you want to be actual, then that's what you're going to get out of Gordon Hayward. You follow what I'm saying? And if you take away the name callings and all that, you're going to get a stable player who can get you 20 to 26 points on any given night. And then if he's really cooking, he can get you 30 plus. And then you have a Kelly Oubre. We already know what he can do. It's self-explanatory what he can do. He done showed it this year. And then you got Jalen Daniels that's out. Jalen Daniels can get you 13 points and maybe 6 rebounds, which helps and alleviates some of the pressure off of Miles, PJ Washington, and Mason Plumlee with Jalen McDaniels out there, because he can help with the rebounding. So if I look at this, I might have to go with Boston. And it looks like Boston might win this one. Now, LaMelo, listen to me closely now. I know LaMelo is a winner. He's a winning type player. But right now, he's trying to get into the All-Star game. And I don't know if this will interfere with his better judgment throughout the game, because this is one of those type of games on the road in Boston. You follow what I'm saying? A perennial playoff team, a 17-time champion, a stellar pillar in the NBA. When you go play on their parquet floor and you have a good game, it's like third tier from the Mecca. We already know New York is 1. The LA 2, the Forum or whatever, Staples Center, that area 2. Right. And then you have Boston, the TD Garden. You follow what I'm saying? So when you play good on any one of those showcase or any one of those floors, then your stature just elevates. So Melo's going to come into this game knowing that the camera is going to be on him. He's coming to this game knowing that the critics and the coaches and the players is going to be watching for his performance. Now we know Miles Bridges is a scoring leader for the Charlotte Hornets, but he's not going to the All-Star. We know that he's not going to the All-Star. So the next best thing available is LaMelo Ball.
Right.
He's an assist leader and he's a steal leader for that team. Plus, he's the straw that stirs the drink. Around all the talent that he have, LaMelo Ball is the straw that stirs the drink. So when we see this young man go out here and play and demonstrate against the Boston Celtics, I'm looking for Melo to have a 26, 10, and 8 game. But he'll come out on the losing end. But that can change by tomorrow. My take can change by tomorrow. After I go in and do really my research, because I'm just coming off my head right now. But when I go in and do my research, I might change that tomorrow because some news might come out that I don't have now, that I will have tomorrow, that might alter my trajectory and delaying something down. So right now, I'm looking at the Boston winning this game. I think the Boston can win by 7, and they will cover the spread, and it would be a high-scoring game. And I think they will get over the 219, and the game could be like 118 to 1. No, excuse me. The game could be like 128 to 118 or something to that nature.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game, man. Hopefully we get a good call on that. But what else? Anything else we need to cover, or you think we got everything?
Well, from now, yeah, I might have exhausted all my.
Yeah, we'll pick back up. Like I said, we got the Hornets. We'll have a great show for you guys tomorrow. Like I said, we're gonna double back. It's Flight Sports. We appreciate y'all for checking with us, man. No Lonzo Ball live. We're patiently awaiting the arrival of ZO2. It's Flight Sports TV. I love y'all. Shout out All Access. Shout out Rave. KNT.
Salute, brother.
Quiz.
Salute the chat.
I'll be going on for
Salute
days.
the viewers.
Yeah, holla.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my doom. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.